know it. Yeah, I'm sexy and I know it. Ooh, I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. When I'm at the mall, security just can't fight them off. And when I'm at the beach, I'm in a Speedo trying to tan my cheeks, yeah. This is how I roll. Come on, ladies, it's time to go. We're headed to the bar, baby, don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt, I still get service. Oh, oh, girl, look at that body. Oh, oh, girl, look at that body. Oh, oh, girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk on the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stares, they're staring at me. I got passion in my pants, and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it. Yeah, I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Ooh, I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, I'm sexy and I know it. So wiggle, 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 yeah. Oh, wiggle, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Oh, wiggle, 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 yeah. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Oh, yeah, I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know. I'm bringing sexy back. Them other boys don't know how to act. I think it's special what's behind your back. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Dirty babe, you see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave. Let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just that no one makes me feel this way. Oh, bringing sexy back. Those other boys don't know how to act. Could let me make up for the things you like. 'Cause you're burning up, and I've got to get it fast. Dirty babe, you see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave. Let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just that no one makes me feel this way. Come on, girl, come to the back. VIP, drinks on me. I see what you're working with. Look at those hips, you make me smile. Go ahead, child, and get your sexy on. Get your sexy on. Get your sexy on. Get your sexy on.
There we go. Aha. I know, right? We actually, hey guys, we actually, the other day, do you remember Clem from Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Oh my gosh, Amazing Jay with the auto host every single day. I love this guy. We have audio and Mama Fem Chef, that's right. And we're turning down the music a little bit. And Mama is a huge Noah Guthrie fan, so we're rocking the Noah Guthrie music today as I adjust my audio because it's really loud in here and I can't hear anything. So I can make it so that they can hear more music and I hear less. It's really awesome. Okay, cool.
But then they can't hear us talk.
So I have it mixed. So here's my microphone, but here's the audio from the computer. So I can mix it. It's really cool.
All right.
So, and then we got to move this over here. I'm also teaching her. She's like super confused about this whole thing and how it works. Anyway, do you remember Clem from Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Vaguely.
The dude with the ears, he played poker with Spike, and he ate kittens.
Yes.
So there was a dude who came in here the other day named Clem Cooks. And I was like, Clem? I was like, wait, I know that name. I was like, that's from Buffy, right? And he was like, actually, yeah. It was pretty awesome. So this is my mom.
Hi, guys.
This is Mama Fem Chef.
Hi.
Or what's your name on there's Mom Chef, right?
Mom Chef.
Mom Chef, I like it. I told her to do that, and she's like, no.
Because I taught her everything she knows.
I didn't learn anything in culinary school.
No, you did not.
I'm here. I'm exhausted from the concert. Yay! So Sweet Nightmare Gaming is one of my moderators. She makes sure that trolls don't show up on my channel. I see where she gets her looks. Yeah, we do look a lot alike. We're definitely. And then you put my other sister, and it's like.
Yeah, she's got two sisters.
Yeah.
Both older.
A lot older.
They all look different, but when you put them together,
you're like, oh yeah, you're all
tell
related.
They're all related.
You're all related. Okay, so we are making chili and cornbread. I'm letting her do her chili recipe.
Yep, because it's great.
Because it is good, and I'm probably going to throw some weird things in there too, because that's what I do. Can you guys hear her okay? Because I only have the one microphone. Let me know if she's audible.
I can yell at her.
Yeah.
We just like old times.
No, I think it looks like it's picking up.
Okay.
It'd be like old times. We are going to do... Oh gosh. Okay, cool. We're going to do the chili first, and then while the chili's cooking, we're going to do the cornbread.
That works.
Cool? Okay.
All right.
So I'm in charge of chopping?
Yep.
Okay.
So you're going to, do you want to roast that?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Yeah?
Yeah.
Might as well.
It's on the stovetop?
Yeah, because I have gas burners.
Yes, you do. I'm so jealous you have gas burners.
So I've done this on stream for them like 5 times now.
Then
so
they should know how this works.
I think they know how this works by now. If you guys
Might
don't,
need to hold it.
I just need to get the water off of it because it'll just explode. Okay. Bam. I just leave it there.
Yep. And we're also going to use hatch chili peppers in
Oh,
this
yeah.
as well.
Hatch chilies, which I bought pre-roasted at the grocery store.
These are a special New Mexico pepper that we only get here in Texas once a year.
Once a year.
So depending on where you're at, you may not get.
Yeah. We didn't get these in California.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
You may not get these. That's why I chose a poblano to add to it, so you can use one or the other. But they're both pretty mild. And they smell really good.
These
Matter
are,
of fact,
you can tell these are pre-roasted. They have like a lot of black on them.
as a matter of fact, out here they have a grocery chain called HEB, which stands for here everything is better.
Well,
But-
it's Herman Edward Butts.
yes, but they actually will do the roasting in front of the store.
Yeah, it's
they
really
put them in
cool.
a big, what would you call that thing? A big roaster.
Like
It's
a bingo turner.
Yes, and they put them over, and they're really good.
They're really good. Yeah, that's what I would call it, is a giant bingo turner.
Giant without the bingo tiles. Yes.
It's really hot. Okay.
All right. So next thing you do is
Question.
yes.
Do you brown the meat and cook the vegetables, or do you cook the vegetables and then brown the meat?
Brown the meat.
Cook the vegetables, then brown the meat. Okay.
All right. So just dice that finely. I'm gonna let her dice because
My knife skills are better.
yes, and although I've never
True.
cut myself in the kitchen, I don't want to.
We're not going to tempt fate.
Thing, which you can just do it for me. Do
Oh.
you have a garbage bowl or a pan or? Okay.
I just used the...
We're using a yellow bell pepper and a red bell pepper, but you can use any color you want. But since we decided to have colorful food, we thought we would just.
Colorful food is the
Go with
best
these two.
food. I need to make sure that I am totally visible. I tend to not be. I tend to get a little... I tend to forget my cameras. Bam. Bam. Okay. Or do you guys want to see the chili pepper? We'll go over to the poblano. You're in charge of that.
All right. Do you have toss or?
You said dice?
Yes, dice.
I forgot how to dice a pepper there for a second. They've never actually seen me do like full-blown knife skills. I usually go really slow.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, here, this is how you do it. But today I'm just going to go full-blown.
Half of the yellow down.
Yeah.
So when did you know you wanted to be a chef?
Honestly, I still don't want to be a chef. So,
When did you know you liked to cook?
I don't know, because somebody asked me on here the other day when I started cooking, and I started cooking for Dad. Is how I started when I was like 10. I'd make him lunch all the time, and I always enjoyed it. Like he'd be like, "Hey, do you want to cook something for me?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I always enjoyed watching you in the kitchen. I started helping you when I was really young
We
too.
haven't cooked together in a long
Years,
time. Probably
yeah.
10 years maybe?
Probably. But like I remember I used to help you with like your potato salad
Yep.
and your pasta salads and
Yep.
stuff. And I started doing the apple pies every year when I was like what, 12?
11, yeah.
Yeah?
Like that. Yeah, you know when she was little, probably about 9 or 10. No, it was older than that because your dad already passed away. So
Yeah.
probably maybe 12, 13. My favorite fruit is peaches. So she wanted to make me a peach
Oh
birthday
God.
cake. It was good. I mean, used a box mix, I
I
think.
used a box cake mix and I added a bunch of canned peaches to it.
So although, due to the, the
I remember
technicality
that.
of baking, but it was pretty good.
And then I used canned frosting and then I put little peaches on the corners of it. I remember that. It wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't. Actually, it was better than that one birthday cake you came out here and made.
Calling me out.
She had
Right when I was in culinary school,
She'd come out and she brought her cake stuff. It's good.
a little more.
Her cake
All
stuff
black.
with her, and I love lemon cakes. So
Lemon
she was
cake,
gonna
yeah.
make me a lemon cake.
Okay, now I've told you guys, cake is not my deal.
No.
And so she really wanted, I made her lemon cake for her birthday, but I'd never baked anything in Texas before.
Right.
And the humidity out here is a huge factor that you really have to consider, and I hadn't.
And it was a new recipe you not.
It was a new recipe I'd never tried before, which I've now learned to not do that anymore. Although I do it on here every time, and then I'm like, guys, don't let me do Pinterest recipes anymore because they suck.
Yeah.
And I made this lemon cake, and I put really pretty flowers all over it because she likes flowers. It was a gorgeous cake. I've got pictures of it. I'll throw them up on the.
Fondant and everything.
Yeah, it was
really
fondant.
pretty.
It was beautiful, and it was one of the prettiest cakes ever made. Completely inedible. I mean, it was like cutting into a rock.
Yeah,
That
it was
cake was
very
so overmixed.
dense. Yeah.
It was, the frosting was good.
Yeah.
The frosting was the only thing that was edible, but the cake was terrible.
We good now? What do you think?
A little more.
A little more?
No green.
No green. All
Femme
right.
chef, if you don't have a gas burner, how do you recommend roasting a pepper?
Oven.
Mom says in the oven. Cover it in foil?
No, you can just leave it out. It won't get the char on it, but actually,
I think wrapping it in the foil will help pull the skin off.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd
that's
say
true.
wrap it in foil and throw it in the oven.
And you could actually, if you have an electric stove, you could probably wrap it in foil and sit it on top of the burner.
That would work too. Yeah.
That way it wouldn't.
You wouldn't get the
stick
same.
onto the burner, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't get the same flavor, but it'd be close.
It'd be close. Yeah, God, that cake was an abomination. Ugh.
It was good, and I loved you for trying to do it.
It was very pretty. And it took like an entire day.
Oh, I thought it took longer than that.
I don't remember. It was
Yeah.
it was awful. It was a terrible cake. I remember the buttercream was awesome.
You know, it's interesting. We picked Well, she picked chili to do.
Well, okay, so how that came about is I asked them what they wanted to see, and they all said cornbread.
Okay.
And I was like, what the hell am I going to do with cornbread? And I knew you were coming over, and I was like, oh, I'll have Mom make chili. And that's how that happened. Talked to them about the cornbread, and they said they'd done it, but they fried it instead of baking it. How does that sound? Yeah, you could fry it. I mean, personally...
The stem fell off of the stove. Hey, not my fault. That was top. There we go.
Yeah, you could fry cornbread. I'm not frying cornbread because I don't feel like heating up a bunch of oil.
We know they have the Navajo.
But, I'm sorry. You can't, fried cornbread is actually hush puppies.
Yes.
So, something you gotta know, Mom, is I have a ton of international viewers.
Oh, okay.
Hammy Tom Tom, you're in Scotland, I think. Shampoo is in Kansas. Sweet Nightmare Gaming, also known as Fuyume, is in Dallas.
Wow. Then she could probably get hash peppers.
Yeah, she can get hatch. She's been cooking a lot more
Anyway,
lately.
so this about chili. So anyway,
Oh no! 20 bits from shampoo.
when the kids were little, every Halloween.
Why are my things not working again?
We did. Is it not working?
It didn't do the little notification.
Oh. Can I still talk?
Yeah, you can talk. Keep talking.
Anyway, we used to make chili for Halloween. We did it.
That's true, every year.
Well, at least since you were really little, so at least 20 years making chili for Halloween and cornbread. It's kind of like been a tradition.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm mixing music. Keep talking.
Okay. Well, there's nothing we went shopping.
Oh, I'm mixing music.
Oh, you're mixing music.
Yeah. Okay. Love the Windows sounds. Shut up. Okay, so you were talking about chili and cornbread.
Yeah, so we used to make it to Halloween. All the kids would come over for Halloween. We'd have chili and cornbread and then go out trick-or-treating.
Yep. Mom made the chili, I made the cornbread. Actually, the cornbread is a new thing for me. I don't think I
I cheated just to use the box mix.
remember the
They
Jif.
actually have probably 3 calendars chili.
Oh,
cornbread
that's
mix.
right.
I don't know if you can get that everywhere, but Jif makes a good one.
Jif makes a good
Yeah.
one. Mine's better.
Yeah, hers is pretty good. So we used to do that and have chili and cornbread and the kids go trick-or-treating. Never pass any out for trick-or-treating though.
I wonder how people would react to that.
I know.
Hey, we don't have candies here, but would you like some cornbread?
Or chili.
Or
Here's
some
a
chili?
bowl,
Here's
take
a bowl.
it with you.
Here's a disposable bowl of chili.
All right, so we have 1 diced red pepper. You can use green pepper, yellow pepper, red pepper.
All the peppers.
All the peppers. And then we're going to dice an onion.
Yep.
She picked a red onion, although you can use the regular brown onion. You can use a white onion, which has a little bit more heat, or the
Hey,
red
Oiva.
onion, which has more sweetness to it.
Oiva's new. Hi, Oiva.
Hi, Oiva.
Yeah, you can ask them. I use red onion for literally everything.
Yep. She does use red onion for most everything.
Oh shit, did that wrong. Hold
Cut
on.
the onion.
No, I didn't. I went all the way through.
Would you like me to peel that for you? Okay.
I went all the way through. I didn't mean to.
Should I get the pan seated?
Yes, you can. They've actually, they've seen me dice a ton of onions. I was gonna say something and I totally forgot. Dang it. Oh well.
Do you have any olive oil?
I have grapeseed oil.
That'll work too. I just need something brown. Oh, look at this cute little container.
Guess where it's from, guys?
You'd be right if you said Tupperware.
I talked about Tupperware way too much on this channel, to the point where I'm considering selling it again.
Break it?
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry.
Wait, stop. What are you doing? Breaking my Tupperware containers.
Is it permanently broken or just temporary?
No, it's temporarily broken. Psst, psst. Come here, woman. Canada? What Canada? Who's Canada?
Where
Oh,
is
my
it?
computer broke a while ago. I think I found a good replacement. For 100. Oh, that's cool. Oh, what was that? Oh, Ovia with the follow. Look, it's not hard. Freaking broke my. Oh no! Booyah made with 100 bits! You said guess where it's from. Oh! You jerk. 100 biddies from Nightmare. Thanks, man. Here, Mom's never seen this, so I'm going to show her this real quick. So this is my little jar. And when they cheer, the little bits get dropped in the jar. It's super cute. It's super cute.
Come on, hurry up with the onion.
Oh yeah, onions are first. Sorry. This was going to wash the dirt off the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Do you do this? Do you wash the dirt off the bottom? No more Tupperware. All the Tupperware.
See, I don't cut onion that way either. You know, Kelly doesn't like me to cut onion. She doesn't like me to cut anything in the kitchen. I make her nervous. That's her older sister.
Yeah, they know all about my older sister. Although all of my followers and people I talk to on a regular basis know my sisters as one of two ways. Samantha is the one with kids, and Kelly is the bitch sister.
Oh, she says good things about me.
I don't know that I actually talk about you that much.
Thanks a lot. Carried you for 9 months,
I
gave
know.
birth, you don't think about me?
I don't complain about you. So
Well, I guess that's a good thing.
see, I use them as my venting wall. Yeah, and so I don't have to vent about you. So anyone want to guess what country I'm from? Italy, UK. Oh, do I have another Scandinavian in here? You are from Norway. I'm guessing Norway. But bonus points if you're from Sweden.
Yes.
That's where her mom is from. Oh, Finland. I was close. I knew you were Scandinavian. I got a lot of Scandinavians in here.
Yeah.
My beautiful white complexion, they recognize me as one of their own. They're like, oh, she's definitely Scandinavian. Look how white she is.
Okay, so you people that
You
that
people.
are in Europe, what
You
do
people
guys
in Europe.
use for like heat as far as peppers and stuff? Is that something you can get there?
That's a good question. What kind of spicy things do y'all have access to in the UK-ish area?
They may not have any because their food tends to be a little bland.
Hey,
Haha, sorry.
no, it's true. They'll usually admit it. Yeah, Hammy's Scottish. Okay, how's your oil in there?
It's good. Toss it in.
Oh no! I'm dropping onions.
One of these big spoons, okay? Or
Whatever you want.
okay.
Whatever makes you comfortable. I've got woody spoons too.
So we're gonna stir this in.
A lot of streams I go to do Fin facts where I type random facts about Finland. I mean, if you want to do random facts about Finland, I won't complain. Just don't spam the crap out of my chat. How do you mean, what do we have access to? Like, do you guys have chili pepper? Because we live in Texas, so there's a lot of chili peppers grown around here. Do you guys have access to stuff like that? Do
Like
you
habaneros, jalapenos,
Yeah, do you buy
Scotch bonnets, things
peppers
like
at the
that.
store? Is that common for you guys?
Fresh as opposed to dry. We
Yeah.
have no idea what we're talking about.
Or you have no idea what we're talking about?
Right. Is it on?
It's on low. Why do you have it on
I'm
low?
on high.
Oh, yeah, you had it on low.
Okay.
This also is a power burner, so it's going to go, yeah, highs. I use it so much that the high is actually scraped off. I'm gonna give it a minute. I like to let my onions sweat a little before I put the peppers in, because the peppers have a lot more moisture.
Now you come around again and say, baby, I miss you and I swear I'm gonna change. Trust me, remember how that lasted for
Hey,
a day.
stop that.
I say I hate you, we break up, you call
You know, when she was little, we used to go out to eat, and she'd take the little straw wrappers,
we called it
roll it up in a little ball, and try and make it go down my shirt every single time.
What do you mean when I was little? I still do that.
That's true. You still do
I
that.
still do that. Except now that I'm larger, we do it to each other.
Yeah.
So it works out.
together, we
Sure, sure.
are never ever
By the way, if you want these.
together.
Man, I don't need it for now.
Your friends talk to my friends, talk to me. I am not that good of a singer. I will stick to my crappy karaoke.
All right, so you guys can see the onion
Yeah.
sizzling nicely.
Yeah.
Does anybody know the reason behind making sure everything is equal size when you chop?
If I've taught them correctly, they do know that.
All right. It just helps things cook easier
And more evenly.
and more evenly.
Getting back together.
Now you can use for the oil, you can use canola oil, vegetable oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil,
Walnut oil, avocado oil.
unless you're allergic to walnuts, in which case no.
Oh no. Things like jalapenos, we have a ton fresh, but things like what you just said, no, they're dried. Okay.
So then you have to reconstitute them to use them to get the
Finn fact, Finns also love their coffee. The average Finn consumes 12 kilos of coffee a year. Damn. Highest in the world. It's twice as much as Italians drink and 3 times as much as Americans consume. What's up, Vegan Chick? Miss Vegan Chick Eatery. She's another one of my food buddies.
in goes pepper.
Never say never.
Isn't that pretty?
It's so pretty. I'm all about cooking with color. Damn, this one's huge. Look at that thing. They didn't roast these very well.
Yeah. Now these are the Hat's chili peppers.
Feel all that skin they left on here.
Yeah, they are really, really good. They're mild because you know the bigger the pepper, the more mild the flavor. And roasting it just brings out the sweetness of the pepper.
Supposed to also peel the skin off, but
Yeah. Well, they probably got in a hurry.
yeah, these weren't done very well.
Yep.
Because the skin doesn't really break down very well, which is why it's good to roast them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to just chop these raw and stick them in
No.
because then it wouldn't taste good. But here in Texas, when we get the Hat's chilies, which is usually 2 weeks in August, they put Hat's chilies in everything. It goes in macaroni and
Literally
cheese.
everything.
Um,
It's like the pumpkin spice of Texas.
I had the other day.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah, it is. I had the other day a Hat's chili apple pie,
That's right.
which actually was pretty good. You got the sweet, and then you got the heat afterwards.
They make Hatch wine.
Hatch wine, Hatch beer,
Hatch beer.
Hatch beer. They also did that with jalapenos.
Hatch all the things.
Hatch all the things.
Vegan says she loves the color.
Yeah, and the way do we throw these peppers in there? Do we add some green to it?
Vegan chick, we don't like spicy either, so we're not. And by the way, what we're doing, with the exception of the meats we're putting in, you can do this too. You could just substitute it for tofu.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you
She's
could.
obviously vegan.
Yeah.
So I would cook the tofu first, separately, and brown it and get a little bit of a crunch on it, and then toss it in like near the end. Trying to get all the skin off of here.
Yeah, I worked in an insurance office, and one of our office mates, she went Tuesday morning the other day and bought all kinds of fall stuff and decorated her office.
Great.
So she's done the
Whose
fall
money did she do that with?
her own.
Okay, that's
But
good.
it's 100.
She realizes it's not fall yet, right? Like for a while.
It's 102 here, so you know.
Fall in Texas doesn't really hit until like October, and
Yeah,
it's
I
only
know.
like a month long.
Yeah, and then we get winter.
And it's winter.
After December, like in January, and then it's hot again.
Pretty much. December's like 2 months. December can last well, or winter can. Our winter and spring kind of meld together.
Yeah. And spring here lasts about 3 weeks while the bluebonnets are blooming.
Something like that, yeah. Wait, hold on. Poblano isn't spicy. It's got a very mild kick. This is a Hatch pepper that I'm slicing up now. This one has a little more of a kick than a poblano, but because we're putting so much tomato and other things in this, it's not gonna be an in-your-face kick. It's gonna be like a mild spiciness when you swallow.
Yeah, heat at the end.
Yeah.
Probably.
This is gonna hit the back of your mouth.
And when you make, technically, chili has no beans vegetables.
Texas chili is just meat and peppers. These were really crappily. I'm sorry, I'm a noob, but I thought vegans could eat peppers and onions. They can eat peppers and onions. They can. No, oh, I'm sorry. What I meant when I said that, Hammy, is we're also going to put meat in here, which I have right here. And what I meant is everything we're doing she can do except when we get to the meat part. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
And then she could substitute tofu. I didn't mean she would substitute the vegetables. Those are fine.
And this is our poblano that we roasted before for all those who just joined us. And this is another mild pepper, and I think this is milder than the half.
This is yeah. I would say it's gonna be, as far as spiciness,
Are
I
any
would
of you
say
guys familiar with chili relleno?
I would say bell pepper at the bottom, and then these,
Yeah.
and then probably maybe Anaheim's.
Yeah, the smaller the pepper.
Yeah, it's usually about size and color. The red ones usually are a little bit spicier.
Yeah. So if you guys are familiar with chili relleno, this is what they use for that.
Yeah. How's it looking over there?
Looking good. What do you think, guys?
Is it almost meat time?
Sometimes I go out by myself and I look
across
And actually, there's a myth though that the seeds don't carry the heat. It's the little veins
It's the
of
veins.
pepper that carry the heat. Which is why if you're gonna chop a jalapeno and you don't want the heat, you just want
Pull
the
the veins
flavor of the
out.
pepper, pull out the veins.
And these are the veins. These long, that's a pepper vein. They're pretty easy to spot. It's usually what the seeds are like gathered around. I pull the seeds out mostly because they're just a texture I don't want. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Yeah, nobody wants seeds in their chili or other food. Unless you like seeds, in which case put it in your granola. Pepper seed granola.
Can be interesting.
Yes, it would, huh? I have not seen Hatch chili pepper ice cream though.
Yet.
Yeah.
Lawyer.
She's got good knife skills, huh, guys?
Thanks, Mom. I'm sad to say that's one thing I did not learn from you.
No, you did not learn that.
I learned my knife skills through practice and use. Have you ever heard of Barcelona by Max George? Is that a song or any more information, Ham? Yeah. Miss your ginger hair, the way you like to dress. Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Valerie. Nightmare, can you give Hammy Tom Tom permission to post a link? Okay, again?
Hold off on the chili powder and taste it.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Brown cumin.
yes, coriander. I have smoked sea salt. I've got salt pepper. I've got fresh garlic. I've got paprika. I've got dill, thyme, tarragon, thyme. Just a little thyme. I've got mace.
No.
What? Before you start giving me weird looks. Okay. Got nutmeg, marjoram. Smell it.
Oregano.
Oregano in your chili? I got herbs of Provence. Rosemary. I might sneak some spices in there. It's gonna happen. Pepper.
Yep. Salt.
Salt.
Now, on this, you want to salt because she doesn't taste anything. She goes, well, how do you know if it tastes good? I said, if you like it, it tastes good.
That's Samantha.
Yes.
She's like, how do you know if it's supposed to taste good?
Remember,
you taste
always,
it.
Salt is the money. That's
Salt's
what
money.
gives you flavor.
Actually, there is something that I have taught them. It's a very important seasoning that I'm putting in your chili that everybody forgets.
Soy sauce.
That's salt.
I just put lemon.
Lemon, in my opinion, is the most important seasoning, and everybody forgets about it because people don't think of it as a seasoning, but it is. Oh, sour!
Just use half a lemon.
I'm just gonna do a little bit. Hammy, send it to me in a private message, and I will post it. I have links blocked, so you can't post them.
Gotcha.
Might want to drop the.
Drop the heat.
Yeah.
Medium and low. We're gonna turn it up again. We put the meat in. So this is half lemon so far.
Not even half. Just just a little bit.
Not so important.
Might add
Put
more.
the pits in
The seeds, yeah. I mean, you want garlic too?
Yeah. One clove. Do you know?
2.
Alright. Gonna add a little oregano.
Oregano, really?
This is not your
That's weird.
traditional chili by any means. This is cumin.
I put cumin in everything. You can
And
ask
this
them.
adds a real good smoky flavored thing. It's really good if you're gonna make a
Taco meat.
taco meat. That also, if you're gonna season meat, just regular meat like steaks and stuff, mix that with cumin and salt.
I tell them that everything they know about Mexican food is pretty much cumin. Is that flavor. Put it in everything.
Now, coriander. Which one is from cilantro?
Coriander.
Coriander. Okay.
Which is so weird that we like coriander but hate cilantro.
I know. I wish you guys could smell this.
It smells so good.
Really good. You getting that sniffing? Can you smell?
Smell-o-vision.
Oh, you put some little pulp in there.
Heck yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
How do you do it?
Oh, garlic. I'm sorry. Thought that was lemon.
Oh, I was like, how do you do garlic?
Powder.
I use garlic powder all the time too.
You can use dried herbs. Like if you use like dried oregano leaves or thyme or rosemary.
That's what all these are that we're putting in there.
Crush them a little bit. And that way it'll bring out the flavor.
Hammy said he was sending me a link, but I haven't gotten it yet.
What?
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, I'm
Now
sorry.
we're gonna put in the bison.
Man,
What?
just threw my glove away.
Use gloves.
I use glove. I hate washing my hands, okay? It's annoying. I don't like doing it. No, send it to me in a private message. Private message, Hammy.
Now,
I'm waiting for it. Normally?
this recipe calls for hamburger, pork sausage, and kielbasa. We went to the store. She decided she wanted bison.
I wanted bison. Okay, send it to Sweet Nightmare. I don't know where she went.
So if you can't find bison in your grocery store, again, that might be just more of a Texas thing.
It's a Texas thing.
Regular ground beef will work.
Ground beef. If you want to do ground lamb, which is what I really wanted to do, and she wouldn't let me. Party
I do
pooper.
like a
Oh, it's getting food.
94,
Yeah.
94% and then 6% fat.
Nightmare, can you give Hammy Tom Tom temporary permission to post a link? He's losing his mind over there. He really wants to share something.
All right, we're gonna just crumble this up into the pot. See, now I would have just broken it up with a spoon.
I already had the glove on.
Alright, and while this is browning, because we're going to add the meats one at a time.
And this is pork sausage because pork is delicious. And vegan chick, you just skip this whole part, okay?
But you could be browning your tofu.
Yeah, you can brown tofu. Or you could do seitan if you want. I'm not, tempeh might work, maybe. Or you could throw in like a bunch of garbanzo beans. You could definitely do more beans and more vegetables if you wanted. Throw in some of your icky okra.
Don't understand.
None of us understand.
Huh?
None of us understand okra.
Yeah, I don't understand why people like it myself, but that's just me.
We don't get you.
I think it's kind of slimy.
It's not kind of slimy. It is slimy. It's the definition of okra is slime.
Yeah. Same with collard greens and mustard greens.
Oh, see, I like those.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to add a little bit more salt. When you're making things like this, you want to layer the seasonings to make sure it is seasoned properly and you get all the flavors in every bite.
I don't teach them that. That's good. That's good info right there.
Hey, I watched a lot of Food Network. What can I tell you?
Can you, have you done pepper yet? I love that pepper
See
grinder.
my bat wings, guys?
Actually, no, they don't. Look.
See? Oh, they get this one. Okay, see?
She wants you to see her bat wings.
That's what I call them.
Her bat wings. Dork.
That's what happens when you get old and you lose weight.
It's true. Sorry, I have to mute the stream, but I'll still be here playing some Siege. Hammy, if you mute it, like actually hit the X, it's going to like take your count away as a viewer. So either mute the tab or just drop me really low without muting me. Something Kevin and I learned. Can I add the sausage yet? Please. Please.
All right, go ahead.
Yay.
She learned her whining from me.
It's true.
I'm a really good whiner.
It's true. Although Dad was a good whiner too.
Yes, he was.
You guys are both good whiners.
Man, guys.
Oh, it's true. Men are great whiners. I can mute Chrome. Awesome. You rock, Mr. Tom Tom.
All right, so the pork sausage is in, and we bought a original breakfast sausage.
Yep.
Just more for the seasoning. So just get like regular, don't get like maple or
I mean, unless you're into that.
unless you're not really sweet stuff.
Wait, talk again?
So anyway,
Okay.
can they hear you whatever I got?
Yep.
This has roasted cow. So pound of beef, pound of bison, or ground beef.
I just realized that we hadn't intended to use all of it, and I did instead. Oh, well.
Oh, that's right. You want some.
I was going to save like a little bit of each so we didn't have to make an ass ton of chili, but that's okay. Kevin will eat chili as a leftover.
Yeah, he loves chili.
Every,
You guys all know Kevin, right?
yeah, they know Kevin.
Every once in a while, he'll come to my work and take me to lunch.
Yep.
And we go to the corner bakery, and he always orders
He
the same
always
thing.
is.
He orders cup chili.
And a meatball sandwich.
Meatball sandwich, chunky chili, right?
I don't know. I was actually thinking about doing that, about doing turkey
Which
chili.
reminds me, you can, if you want to eat red meat, you can use ground turkey,
Yeah, you can use any ground meat.
turkey sausage, and this they actually make in
Chicken, yeah. You can use
or chicken.
chicken bits if you want. You can. The thing I like about chili is even though you have a lot of like crazy chili people who are like crazy about chili, you can really put anything you want in it. It's pretty versatile, which is why they have chili competitions. And you'll have a lot of purists who are like, chili is only supposed to have meat in it. Meh.
Yeah. Actually, if you do
those people are
competition chili,
boring.
that is exactly what you have.
It's
to
true.
have.
But what I'm saying is chili is just like any stew. You can put anything you want in it. You're not really limited to any one thing.
And when you make it, this is to be to your taste.
Yeah.
You know, so if you make it and you like it, chances are the people you feed it to are going to like it as well. You can either just slice each of those.
I like the
little
half
pieces,
moons.
or if you want to dice it, you can do that too.
Oh, I'm into the half moons.
All right.
This is the one place you and I've always differed in our cooking, is when you cut things, you cut them much larger than I do.
I do. I like chunks.
Yeah, I don't. I want it all to fit in my mouth at the same time.
Just like when I make potato salad. Now, admit it, my potato salad is pretty darn good.
Her potato salad is the best potato salad I've ever had.
Yeah. And it's funny because it's a very simple recipe.
And when any of us try to reproduce it, it's just not the same.
And that's just because I make it.
And you don't measure anything. So
No, I
you just
don't.
like throw stuff in it until it tastes how you want it to. And we just can't figure out how to get that taste.
Well, yeah, but when you guys make it for your friends and relatives, they won't get the same flavor either.
Yeah.
Because it's what, I know this sounds corny, but when you make something for somebody you care about, you get that little extra care and love.
Yeah,
into
it's
it,
true.
And that just makes it taste better. So I think that's what you guys miss.
It's mom's love.
That's right.
I've actually mentioned many times, and I've talked with Kevin about this, that when you go into a kitchen, your food is going to directly reflect your mood from when you're cooking. So if you're angry or if you're stressed out, your food's going to reflect that.
Absolutely.
I try not to cook when I'm stressed because it's my food always.
And she's using sharp objects when she cooks, so you get stressed out and upset, you could hurt yourself or somebody else.
True. Y'all have seen I have a tendency to drop things. I have some great clips of me dropping shit.
You ever drop a knife on your foot?
No, I'm
Your
not my
sister did
sister. I'm not my sister.
That was pretty funny. She dropped a knife on her foot.
Wearing sandals.
Wearing sandals. And her first day in culinary, or first day that they got their knife set in culinary school,
Slice your finger.
sliced her finger, had to go to the hospital, and it took 3 stitches.
She didn't just cut her finger. She actually flayed her finger.
Yep.
Which is a really impressive feat.
Yeah. All right, so
That's all
we have our meat stuff. What do you think? Look pretty good?
Meat stuff. We should taste it first. I just got to get all the meat juice off my hands. Man in the mirror, I'm asking him to change my ways. No message could have been any clearer. I have a little automatic thing that pops. Oh, that's from Nightmare.
Yeah.
My grandma was the one that taught me how to make deviled eggs, and he also never measured anything. I'm the only one that can make them even close to what he did. And now I add my own twist, but I always start with his methods. Like, my dad liked to think that he could cook. That's how you describe it, right?
Yeah.
But he made the best French toast.
Says you.
The best French toast. It was like deep fried. And it was so good, and I cannot, for the life of me, I can't recreate it.
Pancakes, on the other hand.
His pancakes were not the best.
See, I don't know if she's told you a lot about her dad.
I haven't.
But he passed away back in 2001 when she was just 10.
Yep.
And
I was a little one.
when he was sick, he was losing his eyesight. So he would still try and cook for us, and he would make pancakes. I don't know what he did to them. I don't know if he put too much liquid in them or not enough leavener, but they were disgusting.
They were just flat.
Now, our dog at the time would eat anything. She would not eat that. She
No.
actually took it out and buried it.
McKenna didn't eat the pancakes.
She did not eat the pancakes.
But Dad also liked to make crepes. His crepes were good.
Yeah.
Because he had a crepe pan. I was telling you, I have an automatic thing that posts little messages for me. Whoa, I want some more. I don't know, I haven't gotten there yet.
Everything needs chili powder, chipotle.
How about both? How about both?
What?
How about both?
What is, oh. Ancho chili? Okay. You do that. I'm going to put in a touch of ancho chili powder.
Where's my chipotle?
I have it.
Oh, god dang it.
And
Ooh.
chipotle chili pepper. Now, No.
Yes, smell it.
The Chipotle chili pepper is actually a roasted jalapeno. Yeah, toss them in.
Stuff's good. I put
Now
this in
this-
everything.
This is not going to taste like
I told you I was gonna sneak in and throw weird crap in it.
Okay, so all this is good.
We get really crazy and throw some Chinese 5 spice in it.
Okay, now we're going to add our beans.
Mm.
No, our tomatoes. Alright. Oh, you know, that must be the lemon I'm tasting. That little different texture.
Mhm.
You guys ever watch?
It kind of brightens it up.
Yeah, if you ever watch food TV, you gotta see Lorenzo likes to put lemon in everything.
Because it's the best seasoning. I'm gonna throw some more garlic in there too.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do garlic powder.
I am going to grab.
Okay.
Whatever you try not to burn it, because I'll tell you, burnt chili is like really disgusting.
So tomatoes first.
Yes, I'm going to lower the temperature on this. Going to put down to medium heat.
Hey.
And what is that fancy thing?
This is my food processor. I saw Vegan Chick using one on her stream, and I loved it so much that I went and bought my own.
Very cool.
And it's really awesome. It's super cute and small. It was like $50 at Bed Bath & Beyond. You can actually get them at HEB too.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that is cute.
My grandpa could not cook for the life of him, but his deviled eggs were family favorite. Sort of my only family heirloom. Oh, that's sweet.
You know, that's kind of interesting because there are a lot of people that can't cook, but they have one good dish.
Yep. Or you'll have a few people who can't cook and they have one dish that they make that people like, but it's actually kind of disgusting.
You may not need to puree that. What do you think?
I'm not going to puree, I'm just going to give them a little more of a crush because they are slightly.
Now
You
these
want the
are-
juice, right?
Yes, these are
fire roasted.
tomatoes. Get some of that char in there. That's a really, really good taste.
Char is delicious.
Yes. It's also what happens when you grill meat on a barbecue.
Yep. Okay, check this out. I love this thing so much.
All right, it's
Watch,
all
watch,
about the kitchen
watch,
gadgets.
watch. Oh wait.
Move the camera. That's good. All right, we're going to pour that in. And if you have attachments like that, try not to pour them into the pot.
And I'll find someone like you.
Stir this.
I'm gonna have a singing moment here. The best for you too. Don't forget me. This is Adele. Remember you say sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Now, depending on the liquid in here, I may add some like vegetable broth or some chicken broth, but you can use vegetable broth.
I have chicken stock.
That's good. Smart ass.
Oh wait, no, don't do that.
Right. And these were two 16-ounce cans of
Tomatoes.
fire roasted tomatoes.
Oh, that's it, right?
Now, what do you think? Yeah. Is that pretty?
Out of the blue, uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. You can read it over here too, Mom. It isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you try that one. This is a Tupperware can over it. If you like me, I cannot make it function.
They know about my Tupperware obsession. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Adele is my go-to karaoke
Oh, yeah?
singer. Yeah, not this song. I like Rolling in the Deep. That's my go-to karaoke song. We had a friend who did a karaoke. Those socks are cute. Here, you guys want to see her socks? Oh shit. Look cute they are. We had a friend who did a karaoke night at one of those Japanese karaoke places, and we had like one song left, or no, we had 2 songs left, and mine came up. It was me and somebody else, and I got up and I sang Rolling in the Deep, and we're in like this teeny tiny little private room, and I rocked that song, and then the next person who's supposed to go up, she's like, we're ending there. I'm not even gonna bother. She's like, that was a great finish to my birthday.
Yeah. Okay. Next thing I'm gonna add is a
Beans?
28-ounce can of tomato sauce.
29 ounce.
29 ounce.
Hey, Tabatai. Tabatai is another one of my cooking people, my cooking buddies. He is a Japanese cooker.
Ooh,
Chefy. I don't think you haven't done teppanyaki, I don't think so. No, he does real Japanese food. He lived in Southeast Asia for a little while, and knows a lot about that cuisine. And I love hanging out in his channel. And he does a thing, those little bits I was telling you about, he does a thing where when he gets so many bits, he eats a hot chili pepper at the end of his stream.
Oh, okay. All right, so we've added our tomatoes, and what's the next thing we have to do?
Beans. Oh, taste it. So, real quick, I want to point something out. Do you know about this?
Should be white can, yes.
No, it's supposed to be copper.
Oh, is it?
Yes. So, this is a tomato can, and the inside of this is copper. And the reason is because the acid in tomatoes will actually make the can rust while it's in there. And so if you use copper lining, it makes it not react the same way.
Then you also find them with the white coating on the inside?
Sometimes they'll have the white coating instead, yeah. But I opened that and I saw it. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Tabitha's having a chill day. A chill day watching streamers. That's awesome.
It smells really good.
Yeah, it's a chill day for us too. It's chilly day. Oh, chilly day. Chilly day.
All right, 2 tomatoes.
So basically what happened is I asked my viewers what they wanted to see this weekend, and they said they wanted to see cornbread. And then I was trying to think of what I could do with cornbread. The only thing I could really think of was chili. My mom's got a killer chili recipe, so I thought, I'm going to invite Mom over and we're going to make chili and cornbread. Holy crap!
I just put in a whole bunch of ancho chili pepper.
We're going to have really spicy chili, apparently.
That shouldn't be that bad. Again, this is all to taste. If you like it really spicy, by spicy I mean as much pepper as you want. They used to have a TV show on Food Network. I forgot the name it was. It was 2 chefs basically
Put more cumin in there?
running around the city trying different recipes.
Oh yeah, that was a great show.
Like on a scavenger hunt. And one of the ones they did was with Aaron Sanchez.
Aaron Sanchez.
And I think it was Michael Simon.
Yep. Is that the one where they ate the hot wings?
Yeah, they went to an Indian restaurant. And one of the things they picked up along their travels was a lassi, a mango lassi. So they go to
It's a drink.
Yeah, they go to this Indian restaurant, and they had to have this one dish that was so hot.
They were sweating.
They were sick.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have too much chili pepper, it releases a lot of endorphins, and can actually make you high. Which is why chili heads, they call them, people like high juice because they like
The
that
high.
endorphin rush.
Anyway,
They were sweating. And the mango lassi, which had milk in it, which helps cut the heat, helped them with that. So I think they both used after.
probably. I remember the hot wings episode, and they were like trying to finish all the hot wings, and they're like covered in sauce.
Yeah.
So, Mom, question:
Yes.
do you know how to cut the acidity from the tomatoes?
I do not. Sugar?
Salt.
Oh, salt.
Salt and acid, and I think I've taught you guys this, salt and acid balance each other. And so if you have something that's too acidic, you add salt. If you have something that's too salty, you add acid.
And, so and also too, I've heard that you could put a potato in like soup or stew. That helps absorb the salt. I don't know if that's true or not.
It's more adding a starchiness than anything else. But this is it. So in culinary school, we had one chef who taught us this. It's not the best way to do it now because people are still concerned about sodium intake. But a easy way to season things is you salt it until you taste the salt. If you can taste the salt, you've gone too far with it. So what they would do is they would add salt until they could taste it, and then add lemon juice to cut it back. So it's over salted at that point, but it was enough that it's a cheater's way of seasoning basically.
All right, I think it's time for the beans.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it some more taste. See how the salt is. Do a little more.
Yeah, we have the beans though too, and they have more.
I got unsalted ones.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, and there's also the one that has the chili
Yes.
stuff in it.
You know, I'm thinking about the chili beans because the idea is you want to. Well, we can use sauce from all of it.
Yeah, and we're also gonna throw some black beans in there because I have an ass ton of black beans.
Then I'll let you go.
Okay. And we're rinsing just the black beans, right?
Just the black beans.
Okay. So depending on what kind of beans you get, sometimes you want to rinse, sometimes you won't. We actually get chili beans that are like pre-seasoned. It's kind of a cheater's way of doing it.
Save the juice from these.
Yeah. And then we're also getting pinto beans.
Do you have a metric?
And then,
Or somebody can drain the juice.
yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to drain the juice into another bowl.
And there's a reason for this.
And then we can add the juice back as we need it.
All right.
You said always and forever.
I think that's funny. You can't use it either.
Shut up.
Believe you,
Oh, they can't see what I'm doing.
baby, you said
Got too much crap in the way.
These are the chilies.
and
Chili beans.
forever.
No, this is the pinto beans.
Oh, pinto beans?
Such a long and lonely time.
Now these are what they look like before they're made refried beans. Just in case.
Actually, I read an interesting thing the other day. The direct translation for refried beans from Spanish actually isn't refried beans. It's overcooked beans.
Oh.
Or something similar to that. Yeah. No, you just keep cooking them and you mush them around. I make refried beans all the time. I do it with the black beans. Because I like refried black beans better than pinto beans. I like the way they taste
All
better.
right. I will take it from here. Okay.
But I feel heavy like float
That's the chili beans, what they look like before I pour
at
out
the
the
bottom
juice.
of the sea.
Come on.
You said always.
All right. So we're gonna add these to the pot.
Now I believe you, baby. You said always.
Here's can number 2.
Such a long and lonely time.
Let go.
Stuck inside of me.
All right. And here is can number 2 of the chili beans.
We're cheating and using canned beans. Don't judge us.
Wish I was dead.
Yeah, it's very time consuming.
I don't have time for that.
My brother,
Oh, yeah.
my brother fancies himself a cook.
Oh, Uncle Jeff.
After her dad died, he lived with us for a while, and he
And
decided he wanted to
provided me with endless amounts of entertainment with his failed cooking
Yes,
attempts.
but he wanted to make.
Are we going to drain these ones into there?
He wanted to make baked beans from scratch, right? Now, when you use a dried bean, you have to reconstitute.
You have to soak it.
He thought he was just going to cook it for a long time in the oven and did not bother to reconstitute the beans. So he put them in the oven with all the liquid, and they never did cook all the way through, did it? He was so disappointed. And this is the pinto beans. Yep. And again, we saved the juice from the can.
I'm not saving the black bean juice, though.
No, we're not going to save that just because.
Black bean juice is gross.
All right.
So I'm gonna
we'll
rinse
let
them over
this
here.
Simmer for about 10-15 minutes. And probably need to add some more seasoning. Now the beans in there.
And what I'm doing off camera is I'm rinsing the black beans. Black beans are good, but they have a really funky flavor when you add the water. So it's really good to rinse them when you're gonna do chili.
See, now I'm not fond of black beans unless they're really, really drained before they're put on a plate, because otherwise the juice turns all the
Yeah, black.
plate a very ugly color. So, and in they go. And then you need to taste this to see if you think.
And I just really like black beans, so.
Yeah, I love fried black beans. They're pretty good.
I just got a message from Kevin.
You guys are gonna be chili food.
Weeks. KK.
Actually, you can't all taste it.
I'm not giving you my good Tupperware. Kidding me?
You don't have any little HED disposable ones?
No. I don't let that crap in my house. Look how colorful it is.
I know. What do you think, guys? Is it colorful? Does it look appetizing?
Sometimes people just lurk and they don't talk. I forgot to give you that pep talk too.
Do we have lurkers in here?
Yeah, they'll just hang out and watch without really participating. It's fine.
That does look pretty. Even if I do some myself.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly. Beans definitely help.
Yeah.
Add some of this.
No, not yet.
Why
Because
not?
we're going to put cornmeal in it, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Now,
Forgot.
we're going to add cornmeal, just a couple tablespoons to this, and that's
Lurker's gonna lurk.
This is probably going to be pretty thick, but it helps thicken it up, you know, so it's not real soupy.
Still really
Ooh, you know what else
tomatoey.
would be good in here? Bacon.
I do have bacon.
Bacon is good for everything.
So it's salty.
Yes.
Do you want chicken stock?
I don't think so. I think we'll be good. Just add some cornmeal to that, and we'll be good. And while this is finished cooking, we'll make cornbread.
I'm gonna make some cornbread. Hey, 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 hey. How much cornmeal?
You guys like to go grocery shopping?
How much cornmeal?
Cocktails.
I want you guys to notice that she said a couple tablespoons and I did not pull out the tablespoon measurement. Good?
Yep.
I'm pro. How long till cornbread magic? Until it's done or until I start making it? I'm gonna start making it here in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Let's keep that in. Now, if you were in a commercial kitchen or with your friends around, you might use the same
Don't
thing,
use the same tasting spoon.
but,
I'm
you know,
lazy.
we're family and who cares? Maybe a whisk.
Yeah, I was about to do that. That is not tasty.
Huh? The cornmeal's not tasty. What's that?
That was a really, ugh, that was a mistake.
You only have 2 whisks.
Don't judge me, okay? I actually left most of my whisks back at your house. So I couldn't tell them apart from Kelly's. And I didn't want her to get mad at me.
Yeah, probably like that.
She will get mad at me about stuff. When I moved out, so you guys have seen, I have like a full wood shop with a ton of stuff in it. And I have like everything you need for a good wood shop. And she had this little crappy like dollar store hammer
Yeah.
that she used for stuff around the house before I moved in. And when I moved out, she accused me of stealing her hammer. And I was like, I have 2 $30 hammers.
Why do I need your...
Why would I take your crappy little, whatever.
Yeah. And then you took her hose.
Apparently,
Not her hose,
no,
her
she did
extension
accuse
cord.
me of taking a hose.
And her extension
She
cord.
accused me of taking her extension cord, which is actually, it's possible I did take that, but she's not getting it back. The only thing I will admit to stealing is I stole all of her towels. Because they were actually my towels first and she stole them. So, it's okay, Hammy.
All right, that all mixed together?
Yep.
All right.
How much do you want?
Pour it all in. This is going to act as a thickener. So it's not going to be so soupy.
Hey.
All right. This will
to ship it in a freezer package, but
Yes.
okay. I actually really have to go to the bathroom. I've been dancing around for the last like 5 minutes.
Alright,
So
take a break.
while she cleans up the spices, I'm gonna go.
I have to wash dishes at home.
I know, right?
For Kelly
I have to
to
go to the bathroom for a bit. So here, you can have this.
No, I'm just going to break, and then I'll just clean all this stuff up.
Chat with them in case they want to chat with you.
Not that I can hear them. Not that I can hear them, but I'll have to read what they're replying. Anyway, so yeah, my mother was a good cook. She was really, really good pie maker. So it's funny because when I first got married, it was our first Thanksgiving. We were going to go to my parents' house, and I decided that I was going to bake pumpkin pie because I had done this forever. I'd watched my mom do it. I used to help her. So I mixed the pumpkin pie, and I rolled and rolled and rolled the crust. Now, I never bothered to ask about the rolling of the crust, but the more you roll a crust, the tougher it gets. And you could have shoot a soul with it. It was so tough. The filling was great, then the crust not so much. So from there on after, I just used frozen crust. So until Kelly and Sydney both went to culinary school, and now I let them do the crust. But anyway. Cornbread magic. It'll be probably as soon as Sydney's out, she'll be doing. So yeah, where are you guys all from? Because I don't know any of you guys, so where are y'all from? Yeah, poor Kevin. He went to go mow a lawn or something. Yay, Texas! All right, you can have Kevin's messaging you.
Oh, I know. It's on my phone.
Okay. All right. I don't want the mic back. Okay. All right, so what are we doing for the cornbread now? She has a little shelf for the garlic. Isn't that cute? Yeah. What are you supposed to put there? I mean, where'd you get these? IKEA? What did they have on the shelf?
Chef, we can't hear you. I will talk louder.
You should take this back. Since you're, no. Thank you.
My stupid voice all the time. They can hear your fun voice for a little while. She actually talks on the phone for a living, so she's way more personal than I am.
Well, I work for the public. I work with the public. So.
I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit though, because
Or
I
as
realize it's really loud.
I like to say, I work with stupid people.
True.
I actually have a cup that says I see dumb people instead of I see dead people, which for those of you, if you watch movies, is from Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis.
I need my book.
You don't have this recipe memorized?
Too many ingredients.
Do you put corn in yours?
Hell no.
There,
So gross.
there are people that put kernel corn in their cornbread.
So gross.
And do you make it sweet or savory?
Yes.
Both?
Yes.
Okay.
You put my cornbread?
Yes, but I can't really tell the difference between the savory. I don't ever taste the savory.
No.
So,
I do put sugar in there, but it's not a ton of sugar.
just enough to brighten up the flavor a little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay, so we have done biscuit method. We did scones. And shortbread cookies were biscuit method. Not biscuit, yeah, biscuit method. We've done creamy method a million times. We've done cookies. We did creamy method earlier this week. I forget. Well, we made pound cake. Today is muffin method. So this is the third of the 3 different mixing methods for baking. So muffin method is all the dry in, add all the wet.
That's right.
Super stupid easy. So, and I'm also going to measure everything by weight.
Yes, because when you bake, it's important to measure.
Yeah, kind of.
because baking is actually a science.
It's about ratios.
Yeah.
It's actually more math than science.
Math is used in science, duh.
Yes, but science is not used in math.
True.
Gotcha.
So anyway, and if you guys are lucky and you plead hard enough, maybe when it comes Christmas time, we'll bake Christmas cookies.
Oh, they don't have to plead. We've already planned that.
Oh, okay.
See, because
And I'll come over and help. We'll drink wine.
you see, my famous chocolate spice cookies that I
Yes.
do for Christmas are actually vegan. Bet you didn't know that.
I did not know that. They're actually pretty good.
And so I told Vegan Chick I would make some, and she's actually might be coming here for Christmas because her brother lives nearby.
Oh, okay.
So I might be able to give her some.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Ooh, that was.
The only danger with drinking wine when you make Christmas cookies,
Your gingerbread men, I know it's fine.
towards the end, yes. They're missing legs and arms and the head sometimes.
You get hungry while you're drinking, you know.
Or you're drunk and don't pay attention to the ratio. My mom used to make Christmas cookies, and I'm so upset I don't have any of her recipes anymore. They got lost in some of the moves we made.
I snagged all Debbie's.
Did you? But where was I going with this story?
Don't know.
Oh, so she would make cookies, but she made them to give away as Christmas presents. So we never got them. We got all the burnt and broken ones.
What? Really?
Yeah, because she gave the good ones away, and we got all the leftovers.
That's actually funny. I didn't know that story.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I used to have a whole bunch of her, every single, and these are really old Christmas. Turn down the heat.
So my recipe is actually almost half pastry flour and all-purpose flour. It gives it a really nice cakey texture without it being like spongy. So a lot of cornbread I taste is spongy.
Yeah, it's more like a cake.
And it's more like a sponge cake, whereas I
Yeah.
like more of a dense like chiffon cake.
Right.
So that's what mine is. So it's not exactly half, it's 10 ounces and 8 ounces. Just close.
That's actually pretty darn good chili.
It looks good.
Oh, and there's the heat.
Kicking it in.
Yep. I think, well, this has to impress Kevin since he loves chili so much. Now you can use the toppings for the chilies, cheddar cheese, sour cream, Fritos, for those of you who live in Texas and know what
You're
Frito
weird and
pie
you like
is.
diced onions
Yep.
in your chili. I've never understood that.
No, because they're already in the chili, so I don't know why you need more onions.
A little more. Alright. Salt. These actually have half of an ounce of salt, which is actually kind of a lot. And baking powder.
Now, what happens if you put too much baking powder in something?
It can rise too much,
Uh-huh.
which means it will rise before the gluten has had a chance to caramelize,
Uh-huh.
so you'll get spillover. And if you add too much, but there is enough gluten for it to work properly, it'll be acidic. It'll
Really?
be like, not acidic, it'll be metallic. It'll be like licking a metal spoon.
Really? So that's why important you put the proper
Yeah,
amount
you
in
really
there.
gotta know what you're doing with.
And does everybody know the difference between baking soda and baking powder?
Do you know the difference? I think I taught you the difference.
Well, baking soda is it's alkaline.
Do you know the difference?
Well, one is for leavening.
They're
They're both for leavening?
Yes.
Then what is the difference?
Okay, so fun facts for everybody. Baking powder and baking soda are both leaveners. Baking soda is also known as sodium bicarbonate, and it is an alkaline that when it hits water, it bubbles and creates air, which is why it's used as a leavener. Sodium bicarbonate, or baking soda, actually needs an acid in order for it to react properly, in order for you to get that double reaction. So generally, if you're going to use baking soda, you need to have something acidic in your recipe for it to work right. Baking powder is baking soda with the acid added to it.
And you can also use baking soda or bicarbonate of soda if you have an upset stomach.
Yeah.
Mix it with water and drink it. It'll taste real salty and really gross, but if you don't have anything else, and that'll help relieve if you have gas pressure in there.
Because it makes a larger gas bubble that your body can actually process.
Or if you don't have that, you have Coke on hand, that works too.
Actually, flat Coke works too. I remember I had a friend.
Flat Coke works for nausea, not for
Flat
gas.
Coke works for nausea, you're right. And I had a friend, I don't know if I told you this, Nicole and I were at Disneyland, and she was feeling nauseous. She wasn't feeling good. I think it's because we had ridden something, or maybe she eaten something. So I told her, drink some flat Coke. And she was like, how am I going to get flat Coke in the middle of Disneyland? You're like, you have to let it sit out, right? I said, no, you can flatten Coke. And she was like, what? I said, yeah, I'll show you. So we went and we got a bottle of Coca-Cola, and we're standing in line for Peter Pan. And if you've never been to Disneyland, the line for Peter Pan wraps a lot, and in between the queue lines are these long, like, garden patches full of grass. So what we were doing is I was shaking the Coke, opening it to let the air out, and then closing it just enough to let the air out without it exploding.
Oh, okay.
But I was doing it over the grass in case there was any drops or whatever. I did that like 8 to 12 times, and she was looking at me like I was crazy. And people in line were like, what the hell is this girl doing? So I'm sitting there shaking Coke, and then doing this and opening it, and I was doing it throughout the entire line. People were looking like, what the hell is going on? And I had to explain to people, I'm flattening the Coke for her.
Yeah.
And she thought it was the coolest thing ever. I should have really hacked this recipe.
That's okay. That's okay. Just cook it.
I keep telling myself I need to hack this recipe, and I keep forgetting to do it.
When I was a kid, you could actually buy Coke syrup in the grocery store for nausea.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, when Coca-Cola was first invented, it was invented as medicinal syrup, and it wasn't. And he used to add the carbonated water to it,
And cocaine.
and that's how you got Coke. And actually, before it did have cocaine in it.
At least that's how the story.
No, that is true. It used to have cocaine in it, and they took that out and then added something more addictive, which is sugar
And caffeine.
and caffeine. Yep.
Yay. All right. So there's our dry ingredients. I'm just letting them like mix together a little bit. It's not really anything crazy. Oh.
You want to turn this one to that? I think they're done watching chili simmer. You guys see that? Yep.
All right. And then. Your head's in the way. I can't see anymore. There you go. Okay.
I just
That
want to
kinda
read the
works.
comments.
Oh, that's just one of my little automatic things that goes up.
Gotcha.
Okay, so next is the wet. In this, the sugar is considered a wet ingredient.
Why is that?
I don't know. I really don't know. Muffin method and creaming method is considered a wet ingredient, but in biscuit method is considered a dry ingredient. I don't know why. Ooh. Ooh, do I have enough eggs?
I hope so. How many do you need?
4,
How many do you have?
5.
Woo! No eggs tomorrow for breakfast, though.
Have a yogurt.
Unless you want to text Kevin and have him bring some eggs. I think this is a little sweet, in case you want to taste it.
What? Cornmeal maybe?
No, I don't think so. Cornmeal sweet?
That's a little bit. Yeah, sure.
Oh, maybe.
Sweet. Okay. Wait a second.
Oh, you're separating the egg, huh?
Yeah.
Have you showed them how to do that?
They have seen me do this
All right.
many times.
You can also do it through your fingers if you want to, but then your hands get messy.
Actually, I have a really great clip I'll show you when we're done. I had a recipe that needed a half of an egg, and I was like, I'm not doing that, that's stupid, I don't have time for that. And so I was just cracking the eggs into the bowl, And I was like, I can do half an egg. So I let half the egg come out, and then I halved it with the eggshell. And so I halved the egg when I was doing it, and it was perfect. And I was like, yes!
Why would it call for half an egg?
Because I cut the recipe.
What would happen if you put in the whole egg?
It was 3 eggs, and so I cut it in half, so it was an egg and a half.
Oh, okay.
And it was just funny. Okay, so I have to make buttermilk.
Do they know how to make buttermilk?
Yes, I have taught them how to. Oh, what was that? What was that? What is that? What is your name?
I hate what?
I'm not reading that on my channel. But thanks for the follow. I'm not reading that out loud. It is Dutch. What? I'm not saying Dutch either. Let's try that. Sometimes you get trolls in here.
Yeah, sounds like a troll.
People are trolls.
Wonder if he looks like a troll. Because they are pretty ugly critters.
100% troll detected.
You have a troll sniffer, huh?
Yeah, those are my mods. So this is 15 ounces, 15 fluid ounces of milk and a teaspoon of sugar. Sweet nightmare, it's up to you.
Which is
girlie.
almost 2 cups. Not quite.
It's up to you, lady.
Now, what if you were going to make this vegan, what could you use instead of the milk?
You can actually make vegan buttermilk by using cashew almond milk.
Really?
Because the reason that you're doing the buttermilk really is for the acidity.
Right.
And so as long as you maintain that acidity, it's really fine.
But if you cook with almond milk, does it work the same?
Hey, Sinister! If you what?
If you cook with almond milk, soy milk, any of those, is it the same? Does it
Often,
react
yes.
the same?
Often, yeah. Sinister, I haven't seen you in a long time. Hey, Fume, can you get rid of that guy? You're slacking on your mod duties, woman.
I'm going to give you this back because I'm going to go put my shoes back on.
I'll take you to shoes off.
Yes, didn't you notice?
No.
My foot hurt.
Weird. Sorry, guys, it's gonna get noisy. How did you?
You did it. I didn't.
It's got very sharp teeth.
Yes, I do.
Wait.
I will be back. I'll be back.
Running away. It's not showing you the option. What is wrong with your mod abilities today, woman? All right, hold on. Hey, South Rebel. Bum, bum, bum. You got it? All right, good job. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's been weird lately. I got all the people in here. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Sinister, I haven't seen you.
Did you miss me?
I did. It was terrible. Terrible experience. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm like kind of worried about you. I'm still yelling. I don't need to be yelling.
Okay, can I ask a question for you?
Okay.
Okay, if you're making your own milk,
What the hell is that name? Yeah, that's why we got rid of him.
can you use low fat, non-fat?
You can. It's going to change the texture slightly.
Yeah.
The more fatness, the more soft it's going to be. So if
It's dense.
yeah, not dense. It's soft is really the only word I can think of. It'll change the mouthfeel a little bit.
Gotcha.
So
All about the mouth.
yeah, if you're going to bake, I suggest just going for the full fat, because you're making baked goods. Don't try to fool yourself.
Yeah.
It's not good for you no matter what you try to do to it. I saw it, South Rebel. I saw it. Yeah, we banned him. Yeah, it was a random troll. We got him. Yeah, it pissed us off too. And I got a follower now named that. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but whatever.
No,
Okay.
you may not be bad.
All right, so there's that. Can you hand me a rubber spatula?
Rubber spatulas are a cook's best friend.
Which is why I have 4 of them.
Yes.
And then that whisk that I put in the sink, can you just like rinse that off? And
Are you gonna make me wash dishes?
no, I'm not gonna make you wash. We're gonna make Kevin wash dishes. I think if you ban someone, they're not on your list anymore. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Now you guys all know I live with her older sister Kelly, right?
They don't know that actually.
Yeah. Anyway, so since she's a cook,
I'm so glad you didn't say chef.
she cooks a lot, and our dishwasher's broke. So guess who washes dishes? Me. I'm real good at hand washing dishes.
9 ounces. I bake with grapeseed oil.
Well, how does that compare, like,
It's pretty similar.
flavor-wise? To all
There's
these?
no flavor.
No. Okay. So it's like if say what happened if you made.
However,
this with olive
grapeseed
oil.
oil is expensive, and so I'm gonna cut it with some vegetable oil.
How about if you made use olive oil in this?
I would not use olive oil. Olive oil has way too much flavor, and it's
Yeah.
gonna make it taste funny.
I know there's an olive oil cake you can make.
Yeah, but then you want the oil flavor. I try to with grapeseed oil as much as I can because it's mostly
This thing
flavorless.
in like half an hour, that's gonna be
It's gonna be cornbread.
crusty cornbread goodness. See now, if I were doing this, I'd have measuring cups, measuring spoons out.
Oh, well, I am measuring it. I'm just measuring it by weight.
Measure by
Volume.
volume.
Yeah. You can measure by weight more than anything, since it's less dishes. That's why I do it.
That's a good point.
Because I can measure everything in one bowl, and I don't have to, I can just tear it out. And by tear it out, I mean T-A-R-E, not T-E-R. And I don't have to worry about, okay.
Oh, sweet nothing, and she's used pecan oil.
Oh, that sounds, has no flavor.
Actually, and that's kind of a shame that it doesn't have flavor.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Because that would actually add a lot of flavor to different things.
Okay, and then I need, oh, I love that noise.
What is that noise?
Tabatai cooking with 100 bits.
Woohoo!
Ah, thanks, Tabatai.
What?
I heard myself.
You hurt yourself?
I heard myself.
You did. Your knee cracked.
No, I heard my voice.
Oh.
It's coming through something. I must have myself on volume somewhere.
Because your knees did crack when you walked over there.
I'm not surprised. Do I have my... Yeah, I'm hearing my voice through something. Weird. Oh, is somebody hosting me? Oh, I'm hosting myself. There we go. I was hearing my voice and it was weird. My chat was glitched for a while. I'm sorry. Okay, sugar. 12 ounces.
So, come Valentine's Day, or the day before Valentine's Day,
Yes.
we're going to do a Valentine's meal.
Okay.
And guess what we're going to do?
I'm not doing Cornish game hens.
Why not?
Fine.
Do you want to explain what that is? Or
But
wait.
you can explain it. Oh no. From Sweet Nightmare Gaming, you guys are awesome. I do get a lot of trolls in here that somehow manage to add themselves.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had trolls in here that were like throwing bits at a little bit screen, and they were being here, have some money, and I was like, what the hell?
Well, you know what they think women are good for, huh?
Yeah. Also helping to eradicate that word. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all's help. All right, so this is eggs, oil, sugar, buttermilk, and I'm whisking this all together. Oh, I keep bumping it. Yeah.
Real quick, do you want me to rinse out these cans and put them in the trash?
Yes, that's why they're over there.
Okay, do you have a recycle bin?
I do. It is in the walk-in pantry that you love so much. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to turn on my oven. I believe these are 375. That chili smells really good.
Just out of curiosity, do you post your recipes?
Not yet. I'm working on a website to put them all together onto one spot so you don't have to scroll around and look for shit through a bunch of other shit. Okay, so here's the secret to my cornbread. This is my secret.
Really?
Indeed.
That is really interesting. I wouldn't have thought that.
There is something about the way the citrus reacts with the sweetness of the corn
Yeah?
that's just, it's not a lot. It's not enough that you can taste it, but it's enough that it gives it a little extra kick.
You should probably really put your bags in your car and not in your pantry.
Well, we usually move them to the car. We just have forgotten
Gotcha.
lately.
You guys, I know Europeans do, but in other states, they try to encourage us to use reusable bags around here.
Yeah.
In Austin, they banned plastic bags, I want to say like 6-7 years ago. And I tell you, everybody was really upset.
Yeah, people can go bite
Then they got
themselves.
used to it. And the thing is, I used to cashier at a grocery store for a while. And they
Where
were
did
like
my
yelling
little
at me. It's like, hey, don't blame me. I didn't make this stupid roll. But now after we used them, it just kind of gotten to be commonplace. And we don't think about it anymore.
Where's my fancy tool?
What fancy tool?
There it is. My fancy Tupperware tool.
Your cake tester?
No,
What is it?
it's my citrus peeler.
Oh, yeah, it's your citrus peeler.
For you. Because I'm not going to use the whole orange and I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to let, Kevin really likes oranges, so I'll peel this for him and he can eat it when he gets home.
Does Kevin like hot chili?
Yes. Like spicy chili?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's probably going to be spicy enough for him, is it?
Oh, wrong thing.
Thank you so much for ruining my chili. Yeah, years ago,
Chef, I need an opinion. Should I stream painting miniatures? I've been practicing because I want to do it to sell pre-painted and custom mints. Hell yeah, you should. People would watch that for sure. What were you going to say, Ma?
forgot. Oh, years ago, before she was even born,
Many years ago.
my husband and I, we had a business, and we had a chili cook-off this one time. My husband, like I said, used to think he was a cook.
Do I know this story?
No, you weren't even born yet. And he made the chili, and it burnt on the bottom. So instead of just like taking the chili out of the pot and putting something else, he scraped the bottom of the pot. So that made the whole thing taste burnt. So if you have burned something, do not scrape the bottom of the pot, ever.
Pour it in something
Pour
else.
it into something else. You'll probably get a little burnt flavor, but not as much as you would if you scraped the bottom of the pan.
Oh, Dad.
Yep.
He's a
Now,
good
however, and that goes the same like if you're grilling something and you want to deglaze the pan. If it's burnt down there,
Don't
do
deglaze
that.
it. I've taught them that because I burn crap all the time.
I find that funny.
Shut up. Can you put the milk away?
Yep. Explain what you're doing.
Muffin method. Liquid into dry. Oh wait, you guys can't see what I'm doing. There we go.
Did you use like half and half or whipping cream in there?
You could. You also don't want to overmix this. So get it all in there. Mix all the bumps out and then stop. I had a, there it is.
That looks really pretty, the chili does.
It looks really good. I remember the first time I made gumbo, I burnt the bottom, but I had a good sense to not scrape the bottom. Good job. When I was starting out cooking, did not have that good sense, and I often did that.
Want to have a little piece of orange?
Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do is scrape. Always scrape when you're baking because you have all these bits that didn't get mixed in. Because mixers, while great inventions, are not perfect.
Yeah, you always have missed little spots where it's stuck.
There's always dry stuff at the bottom.
Yep. Which does a lot for hand mixing.
It's true. More bits! Sebastian Fox! 20 bits. Thanks for the bitties, Sebastian. Appreciate it.
They call him sea bass for short.
Sebastian, do people call you Seabass for short? My mom wants to know. Well, it's Sebastian Fox.
Fox is the last name.
I don't know.
I was curious. There was a
Seabass.
guy I know who's...
Did you know somebody named Sebastian who went by Seabass? That's funny.
Actually, no, it's a dog.
They call me Bash for short. But Sebastian, you're a girl, right? Is your name actually Sebastian? Because that's awesome. I like the ones with the scrapers on them. Those are cool. I wouldn't mind getting one of those.
What, the paddles?
Yeah, they have scrapers on them, so they grab the edges.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
they're kind of a new thing. They didn't exist when I got my mixer.
You may need to upgrade.
My mixer's getting pretty well used. He's almost 10 years old, and you can hear.
Really?
You can hear.
Yeah.
It's been well loved. Yes, it is, and I changed it to Fox. Oh, I changed it. Fox is my real last name. You changed it to Sebastian? That's awesome. I have a friend named William Williams, the 12th or something. She has a family name. Her name is William Williams, and she goes by Will. And she is one of the coolest people I know.
Okay, I have a story.
Okay.
When I was expecting...
When you were what?
When I was pregnant with her oldest
Oh,
sister,
expecting.
we kept teasing my father-in-law that we were going to name him after her. Name her after him. His name was William Clinker.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And we were going to call her William Clinker, if it was a boy. He refused to let us do that. So we didn't choose any male names because my dad's name was Harold, and there's no way I was going to inflict that on a kid of mine.
Wait, your father-in-law?
Yeah, your dad's dad.
I thought his last name was Stockdale.
William Clinker was his middle name.
Oh, Clinker was his middle
Yeah,
name.
which was
Okay.
his mother's maiden name.
I see. Oh, that's kind of cool. I have a friend who got his middle name from his mom's last name, which was Hoops.
That actually is quite
His
common.
middle name was Hoops.
That is quite common.
Hoops?
No.
Oh, I was like, I'm pretty
taking
sure
the
that's the
mother-
most uncommon middle name I've ever heard in my
taking
life.
the middle name,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, Will is actually, hands down, one of the coolest people I know. We were talking about, how you treat your kids when they're growing up. Really?
Oh, you're making little muffins.
I'm making little mini muffins. This is a mini muffin recipe. Why are you being dumb? This is not a full pan recipe. If you do it in a full pan, it's too dry. This has to be done as a mini muffin.
Okay. So
You
if
can do them as
wanted
big
to-
muffins.
If you want to do it in a pan, what would you do different? Tough question?
I haven't worked on that yet. I don't know. But this is has been designed as a mini muffin recipe. I guess you'd have to add more,
More liquid?
probably more egg yolk.
Yeah.
It is cornbread day. It is cornbread day. Sebastian just got super excited. Oh my God, it's cornbread.
Did she just join us?
Yeah, actually.
Was she the one that requested
That bread.
cornbread?
I don't think Sebastian is one of them. I know Sweet Nightmare did, and I know Hammy Tom Tom did. I'm not sure if Sebastian, were you in on the, oh my God, we have to do cornbread? I can't remember. I remember Kevin was like, cornbread. Because anytime I make cornbread, he eats more than half of it.
What was that?
The oven telling me it's done.
Oh, it's preheated.
Yeah. Like, every time I make cornbread, I keep forgetting I need to half the recipe. This makes like 5 of these pans. And yes, it makes a ton. Look how much cornbread's in there. Like, that's a lot. Yeah, you're gonna have to take some. But like the last time I did this, I had cornbread for like 2 weeks in a bag. And like we were having it with breakfast every day. We were like working it into our dinner every day. I don't think that I was, but I so should have been. And then I also scooped them. Fancy little purple scoop.
Bet you guys didn't know they made scoops in different sizes, huh?
I have taught them that.
Yes. Specifically for baking.
Actually, they're just portion scoops. So they're really for portioning food for restaurants. So that yeah, that's the purpose for them. So that restaurants can accurately price things. So it's a pricing method. And so I've worked at some restaurants where the employees don't use them, and they've actually been fired for it.
Really?
Because you're wasting money. So if I have priced out an item to be used with, say, a 4-ounce scoop, and you're using a 6-ounce scoop, you're giving away 2 extra ounces. You're giving away an extra half portion every time you do it.
2-ounce scoop instead of 4-ounce scoop.
Then you're not giving the customer what they're paying for. So it's actually, but it's a huge issue in restaurants, people not taking the scoop seriously. But a lot of people don't realize that everything that you order has been priced out down to the ingredient. And they're ordered a certain way, and so if you mess with that, you're really messing. Like, I worked at a place where the servers would go in the back and eat pickles.
Oh, really?
And just eat pickles off the line, because they're pickles.
Right.
But what they didn't realize is the pickles were used in 3 different things, and they were priced into the item.
Oh.
And so the restaurant was actually literally losing money on pickles because the servers were just eating them.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's same with ice cream. The same servers, same place. Actually, 2 places I've worked, the servers would just eat scoops of ice cream. But if you think about it, a scoop of ice cream at the restaurant, you're paying $2-3.
Yeah.
So they're eating. You're not considered to be eating what the cost of the item is. You're eating what the cost is for the customer.
Right.
So I'm not losing the 60 cents it cost me for the scoop. I'm losing the $2 I could make on the scoop of ice cream.
Right.
And so it's actually a huge
And
issue.
if they go back and forth to the freezer and take,
Yeah, you can actually ruin it.
5 or 6 scoops. Not to mention if they don't take a clean spoon every time.
Yeah. And then I worked at another place, at a nursing home actually, where we just had open things of ice cream, and you go and you'd scoop it for them, and they would just eat it for themselves. That wasn't as big an issue, but they did eat a lot of ice cream. They had
People?
no, the servers.
The servers.
Actually, I did too sometimes. They had spumoni ice cream, and I used
And
to
they
take
have
some.
alcohol in the back.
Yeah, right. I hated working there. That place was terrible.
But it was an experience for you,
And then later bakers adopted them to make cookies regularly sized. Yeah, because the more regular size it is, the more evenly everything bakes. So, but we use scoops for everything, not just for cookie portioning, but portioning for this. The idea of the scoop is regularity.
Yeah.
So, I don't, cornbread is great. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. So.
Now, why don't you like corn kernels, besides the fact that
It's the textural thing.
Yeah.
It's really textural. I think it's I'm usually about diversity in food, but the corn kernel to me is an unnecessary texture addition.
Oh, okay.
Generally, when I'm eating cornbread, I'm putting it with something else anyway.
Right.
So I just don't see the point. Like, it's already got cornmeal in it,
Yeah.
and to me, the corn just ruins it.
You
Now,
know-
if you want to put like ground fresh corn, I'd probably be okay with that, but I still think it's unnecessary.
And that's what, with this recipe too for the chili, it has a lot of vegetables in it already with the peppers and.
Yeah, so you don't want to
and
put onions on
onions.
top of it.
But if you want to make just a strictly vegetarian chili, you could do corn in there.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, like a
Uh,
southwestern chili.
Yeah, you could do corn. What else would you put in there? And like different types of beans.
I would do
garbanzos
I would do more beans,
Yeah.
different types of beans. I would do more types of peppers. I would throw
Yeah.
green peppers in there. Meep, meep.
See, and a lot of times too, I totally lost my train of thought.
And then I think the rest of them I'm just going to do in large
I know
muffins.
what it was. Is a lot of times you'll see chili with red kidney beans. I hate kidney beans.
Mom and
I will
her
never
kidney
put
beans.
kidney beans in anything.
She's anti-kidney beans.
Green bean salad, chili, nothing. Didn't wash your dishes very well, huh?
No, it's not they're crappy, so they're rusted.
Oh, okay.
But I have some of these cute I Love London. Oh no, I have white ones. So Mom, you can take some to work with you.
Yeah, so now we're can't talk to them
Because I ran away. I'm sure Jason will love these.
Yeah, Sweetie Nightmare doesn't like corn kernels either.
Yeah, I saw that. Man, Fuyu, I really need you to change your name.
Who?
Sweet Nightmare Gaming. That's so long to say. You know you can make your channel name different than your typing name, I
Is that
think.
a he or a she?
It's a she.
Call her Sweetie.
No, ew.
No? Okay.
I call her woman all the time.
I can call her Sweetie. I don't
Ew.
know her.
Gross. So in case anybody doesn't know, a large muffin is actually 3 mini muffins.
So if you wanted to have 2 full-size muffins, you could eat 6 mini muffins.
Yep.
And feel a lot better about yourself.
Yep.
Because, you know,
They're
mini
small.
muffins.
Yeah, they don't count.
They don't count.
Just like, what's your saying about chocolate-covered strawberries?
What was my saying about chocolate?
Or is it caramel apples?
Oh, caramel apples, yeah, because it's got fruit in it. It's an apple, it's healthy.
Yeah, caramel apples are totally good for you.
And same with chocolate-covered strawberries.
Yeah. As long as there's fruit in it, you're
Yes.
good.
And broken cookies have less calories than whole cookies.
Yep.
And if you share dessert with somebody, the person who buys it, they get all the calories.
I haven't heard that one. Might have made these too big. Oh well.
And how long are these baked for?
About 15 minutes,
Do you want a timer on it?
I guess.
Okay, how do I do the timer?
They know I'm not into timers.
Timer set?
Actually, I hate that one.
Oh, okay. Use
That one's
one instead?
stupid, yeah. We'll do 10 minutes to be on the safe side.
All right. Turn the pan around.
I know. Oh, you shush.
What is that? Oh, it's telling you the oven door's open?
No, it's telling me that you started to set a timer and then didn't finish, and now it's angry.
Oh, well, make it not angry.
Hold on. Hate this oven sometimes. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Chef's Mom. Bye, South Rebel. Thanks for hanging out.
I hope
God,
you
no,
had
just for you.
fun.
All right, it's Fuyu it is, but nobody's gonna know that I'm talking to you.
Wait, what?
She said just call me Fuyu.
Was that the one that left?
No, South Rebel left.
Oh, okay. Another orange piece.
Did you say goodbye to South Rebel?
I did. I waved at her and said
Okay.
goodbye. I don't know if she heard me, but I did. So taste that and tell me what you think.
I think it's hot.
How far away is Kevin?
I think he's still mowing. Ah, Schlosky's here.
Who?
Chloe,
Hi, Chloe.
you gotta get in front of the camera.
Hi, Chloe.
Her name's Schlosky.
Schlosky.
Yep. Just got in the office from the field. How much did I miss? Pretty much everything. Cornbread just went in the oven. Chili's about done.
But the good thing is you can watch it later. We started at 2 o'clock, right? A little after 2.
I usually go for about 3 to 4 hours.
Well, we are working on.
Oh my God, that scared the crap out of me.
What?
I looked up here to see what time it was, but it's the timer, and it said 7:40, and I have to be at work at 8, and I almost lost my crap. Oh, that scared the bejesus out of me. I think it needs a little more salt.
You think so? Right, where's your salt? I will add salt.
Maybe a little more lemon juice, too.
No.
Maybe a little more pepper. It's pretty good,
that
actually.
would be good, too. You think it's going to need enough heat? It has enough heat in it, or should we add some?
The heat kind of sneaks in the back. I think I could use a more chili powder, which is funny considering you use like half my chili powder. Let's throw a little ancho in there instead of just the chipotle.
There was ancho in there.
Oh.
That's what I poured almost half in there.
Throw more chipotle in there then. Where's the chipotle?
Oh, I think that's good.
And more garlic.
So what do you think, Chloe? Does this look good?
In my brain, Chloe is still vegetarian. And more oregano.
See, and you didn't like the idea of putting oregano in here.
Well, I wanted to put thyme in there, but I remembered you put oregano in there, so. Did Maxie start a bit war today? Maxie hasn't popped in yet today. I hope Maxie's feeling okay.
Why wouldn't Maxie feel okay?
He's been sick the last week.
Aw.
Yeah.
Bug?
No, more like flu. I had some trolls come in here, and so I got some bits thrown at me to move the troll off of my my information thing.
Oh yeah, that's good. You know, I think you should do one episode on. At least you're already doing it. Grilled cheese sandwiches.
I actually have that written down.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. So I went to try, change my username, and Fuyume's already taken. Oh, I'm sorry.
Who's that?
Sweet Nightmare gave me.
Oh.
That's good.
And the troll was crushed.
Enough to make my system blow. I like that spot because you're effectively hidden from the camera. It's a good spot.
So I'm more interested. You guys had fun today?
The person who has the name doesn't even have any followers. Oh. What'd you ask?
If they had fun today.
Did you guys have fun today?
Should I come back?
And should Mom come back? I would have had fun.
Who said no?
No, she's talking to you.
Oh.
Hello, Trouble. Oh, Mama!
Who is that?
Mama Reagan is my stream mom.
Oh, okay.
Mama Reagan, I want you to meet my actual mom.
This is actual mom.
This is Mom Chef. Mama Reagan is in Scotland,
Oh.
and she pops in here occasionally. I haven't seen you in a while either. I was getting worried. You and Sinister. I haven't seen you in a while. Tomorrow, do it again.
Maybe they work together.
Maybe. Mama says hi. Hi, Mom. She says hi, Mom.
Hi. If you want to cook again tomorrow, let me know. I'll be over.
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm supposed to fillet a fish, but I don't really want to go find a fish. So I might do something else. I just don't know what. I might do the bacon chocolate chip cookies for, I think it's Jan, did a request. Been busy. Sorry for not being here. That's okay. Life is important. I just, I haven't seen you in a while, and you were pretty irregular for a while there. I was getting a little worried. Hoping you're okay, Everybody's like, Mom should come back. Mom should come back. All right, Mom will come back.
Definitely for Valentine's Day. And Christmas.
Yeah.
And Thanksgiving. We'll do a Thanksgiving dinner.
You won't be here.
You gotta do like the week before. Because, they have to know how to do it so they can
That's
do it.
true. We're doing a Friendsgiving. my buddies and I was thinking about streaming that.
Oh, you're going to do it before Thanksgiving?
No, I was going to do it on Thanksgiving.
And how's that going to interfere with going to Kevin's mom's house?
We go that weekend.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do theirs on the weekend.
I will be in Tennessee visiting my grandchildren and my oldest daughter.
Her other daughter,
My other daughter.
because really you only have two.
Which is actually really good because she's not that great of a cook.
In fact, she's already decided she's just going to go to the store and buy everything and you're cooking. I don't know if she's told you this or
She has
not.
not told me that.
But you're cooking Thanksgiving. She wants nothing to do with
I'll
it.
do that.
Yeah.
I have not cooked Thanksgiving
In probably a decade.
since I've been out here.
Yeah, so.
Well, no, since probably at least 6-7 years because they always go to Rick's brother's house and I never liked going there.
Hi, Juana. I'm also not reading your entire name because it's weird. But what's up? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's intended the way that I read it, but if it's intended the way that I read it, I am not reading that out loud. However, welcome to my stream. If you're a troll, please know you will be eradicated immediately.
You know, Mama,
What did she ask?
do you know who medium-sized child is?
Medium-sized child?
What it says? They just posted something.
Oh. Hey, medium. I don't know who you are either, but I'm not a huge fan of that language. So if you continue it, you will also be nixed. Good, thanks. My wee granddaughter started school on Tuesday. Oh, that's awesome.
Who's for this?
Mama, make all the good foods for upcoming season. Oh, I love cooking in the fall. The summer has been really hard for me because I'm not much of a summer cook.
Fall.
I really like the heavy, hearty food. That's what I enjoy cooking, and so fall is really easy for me.
With all the casseroles and all the comfort foods and, oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun.
Ooh, can we make my chicken soup?
I've already made chicken soup.
Not my chicken soup.
They're pretty similar.
Are they?
Yeah. But we can do it again.
Okay.
I love the fall, too. Yeah, we don't ban on one offense, but if you start acting stupid, you are gone. I just want to keep eating this. It's really good. I can't decide if it's too tomatoey or not. You can't be racist at all. We will ban you for one racist offense. But I also just ban for pure stupidity. So if
Yeah.
you're just stupid, you're gone. I don't tolerate that stuff. I know a lot of other streams kind of like, they're cool with all the crazy. I'm not. So if you're a little too weird, you're just gone.
You failed your math test? Nah.
I mean, I'll ban you if you want to be banned.
That might ban you from life, though, if you can't pass math.
It depends on the kind of math. If it's a calculus test, I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, he's a troll.
Hey, Fuyi, you want to call us bluff? I did get my desk finished. Oh, look at that. Look at that gray out. I love that. It makes me happy. I need like a chopping block emoji for when people get banned.
Oh, yeah.
Like a
that'd be
chopping
great
block
idea.
knife. I did get my desk finished. Mama, there should be pictures in the Discord of my desk. The colors not melting in the heat of the food, Halloween. Yeah, my stream will get a lot more active once fall hits.
Yep.
There are pictures in Discord.
A little more?
Yep.
Too bad you can't show them what that looks like.
I can, but it's a little hard.
You just throw it in the oven.
I know, right?
Say, this is not ready yet. They know how to test if something's ready.
I did go to cooking school. I went to a community college where I received my Associates of Science degree in Baking and Pastry Arts. And I have similar amount of skill in cooking as well. So I'm pretty equal in cooking and baking. Right?
Yeah. I, however, never went to cooking school.
No, she just
I
watches a
learned
lot of Food Network.
And I learned in my mother's kitchen.
Cool. Yeah.
I was telling you about making pie.
Oh. The pie dough. So you know what's funny about that? So, come closer. You're not on camera. So when I was about 12, 13, I took up the mantle at our house of making the apple pie every year because I love apple pie, and nobody satisfied me. And so I was like, I'm going to make it myself. And so I would make it every year, but I always used frozen crust because I didn't know how to make pie crust. And she had told me this story about over kneading and having it come out hard as a rock. So I never attempted to do my own crust. And then I went to culinary school, and I was making pie one year, and this one I wasn't living with you. And I was like, I'm going to make my own pie crust from scratch. It's going to be amazing. But in the back of my head, I had this little voice telling me the story about over kneading your pie crust. And I was so afraid of over kneading my pie crust, I actually under kneaded my pie crust, and it completely fell apart when I tried to bake it. Yeah, so instead of over kneading my first time, I under kneaded. So we have a nice little balance.
And that's why you use cold butter, right? When you make it?
Yeah. Somebody sent me something. Okay. Let's see. Do cooking streams usually get a lot of trolls? I find that female streams get a lot of trolls. Good. I want you to cook and learn new stuff. Almost.
You know, I think that's a skill everybody should learn is how to cook, even if it's only a few dishes.
Yeah.
Because our society in general revolves around food.
Yeah.
You know, and when you're a kid, if you grew up like I did and like you guys did, we always sat down to dinner every evening.
Yeah.
And that's how you talk about your day and find out what you did.
And families don't really do that much anymore.
They don't,
and
because
there's not
always on their phones.
Well, there's not a lot of communication within families anymore, and it's kind of changing the dynamics.
Yeah.
Well, I know certain games will bring them in. Yeah, certain games bring trolls in. Also, because as a food streamer, I can't sit there and moderate myself. I find that we'll get a lot more. So as a food streamer, I have to have really good moderators who can watch the channel while I'm doing this. When you're a gaming streamer, you're on the computer. Right. So you're able to take care of your channel and do stuff. And as a food streamer, it's really hard. So you have to have a team of people just to do a cooking stream. Yeah. Whereas gaming, you just do it alone. I'm as old as your mom, probably, but always can learn something new. Hey, I think is almost as old as my mom, too, so whatever.
How old do you think I am?
I
know how old I am. And you should know how old I am.
One?
Yep, 61.
We have a few older viewers here. You're more than, we have a few older viewers here. You're more than welcome. And she can attest to this, I've always gotten along with older people. How many stories do you have about that?
Oh, a lot.
Like my kindergarten teacher?
Yeah.
Tell me about my kindergarten teacher.
Her birthday's in October, so she started school when she was 4.
I started,
Okay.
I have that camera on.
Yeah, she was 4 when she started school.
Kindergarten. Most people, I think, start at 5.
Yeah.
52, okay.
Because the cutoff date was December, and her birthday's October, so she made the cutoff date. Otherwise, she had to wait till next year. Anyway, so she started.
So generally, when you're young like that, your parents basically have a choice to start you what's kind of a year early or a year late. No matter what you do, you're off a little bit. And so most of the kids who were born in October at my school started late, except me and one other girl, Kelly.
Yeah.
We started early.
But she was ready. I mean, she's smart. So anyway, it's
I like to think so.
Parent-teacher conferences
in kindergarten.
And her teacher tells me, she goes, it's really, really nice to have a 4-year-old student who can actually carry on a conversation. And then she had her kindergarten teacher for first grade. This is actually really funny.
Kindergarten and first grade.
She is and always has been a night owl. So.
Oh God!
So
no! Oh my God!
So consequently, she would wake up and she wouldn't want to eat breakfast. So I'd send her to school on an empty stomach. So one day.
I would refuse to eat breakfast.
She goes to her teacher and tells her that she's hungry because you need breakfast. So her teacher sends home a nasty note.
It wasn't nasty. It was concerned. Okay, I was hungry at school, and I was complaining that my stomach hurt. And so my teacher, being a great teacher, gave me some chocolate milk outside of like snack time and stuff. And then she sent me home with a note saying, hey, Sydney got hungry at school today. Please make sure you feed her in the morning. She was complaining about being hungry. So my father,
who was a smart ass,
and who didn't know when to stop, sent a letter back to my teacher saying, I'm sorry we didn't feed her breakfast. We didn't think it was necessary because she was up until midnight drinking beer and eating pizza. And he got called in the principal's office,
Yes,
if I
he did.
recall.
Well,
I don't
actually,
know what happened after that.
Kelly came to pick you up.
Oh, I don't know about
And
the rest of it.
And her older sister went to figure out from school, and they fired on her.
Yeah. They were like, what is going on?
So, yeah, he got called in the principal's office, had to explain himself. He says, no, he just was being funny, and he took offense the fact that she had to sit, because she knew us.
Yeah.
So, second year and stuff, so he figured
Which is why she was concerned,
she
too.
should have known us better to know that we wouldn't send her to school without breakfast. There are a lot of people that can't eat first thing in the morning. I'd be one of them.
I have to eat first thing in the morning now.
Yeah, we used to.
Yeah, Chloe. Yeah, Chloe. Miss Urinsko.
Oh, does she remember?
Yeah, Chloe knows Miss Urinsko. Chloe, you had the blonde one, I think, right? Or were you a Brady kid? You learn so much from older generations. That's for sure. You were a Brady kid. Okay. I wasn't sure. Chloe was one of the smart kids. She had Miss Brady. Well, I was actually supposed to be Miss Brady's class, but I wanted Miss Urinsko so bad a second year that she made it happen.
Yeah.
But you were telling me at parent-teacher conference, she told you about how instead of going out to play at recess, I would sit inside.
Yep.
Instead of going to, and I did this all through high school, instead of going out and playing at recess, I would sit in the classroom and have conversations with my teacher when I was like 4 years old.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to play with them. I want to talk to you. You're interesting.
And I don't know if Chloe knows this, but she played soccer when she was in kindergarten. She was 4 years old.
Oh, yeah.
On soccer. And
I love this
it
story.
was like her first or second game. And we'd been invited to weddings of some really good friends. So our friend offered to take her to soccer. So, and they actually had cell phones just been invented at this time. So she called our friend, her name was Nina, called us at the wedding and tell us that Sydney had been playing soccer. And this one little girl was kicking the ball down the wrong way. So Sydney walked up to her, turned around and pointed. Go that way.
I marched up to her and I was like,
that way.
we're going that way.
Which is kind of funny for 4-year-olds. Because at that age playing soccer, they're usually out in the field pulling flowers, eating grass, whatever, Kevin is not going to have any orange.
No, he's not. Let's see. My mom told me a story about how my brother told his teacher once that he didn't have a home. He was in hot water and the teacher called her up to the school. Just to be clear, he had a home. He's just a little shit.
Was that Chloe?
No, that was Fuyume. That's funny.
And it's interesting now because they had I forget where it was, a thing on the news about this mom. She let her 8-year-old daughter go walk a dog in their neighborhood, and somebody called the police.
Oh my God.
And then they called child services.
Because children are not allowed to be unaccompanied by adults anymore.
Yep.
It's considered illegal.
Yep. Somebody might
Oh,
kidnap
shitballs.
Look what she did.
I didn't do anything. You shush.
Now those probably take a little bit more baking time because they're bigger, right?
Yep, but I'm going to check them in. Come here, you little shits. Yeah.
See, and how when you
So I've kind of talked
you
about
guys
this,
should know this.
but I've kind of told you about the cake test, basically. God dang it.
Of course, you can
So-
do like she did and hit it with the oven
Shush.
rack, and then the top comes
These
off.
were on the bottom, okay? So to tell if it's done, you touch it. And you go by the bounce back. And if it bounces right back, it is done. If it doesn't bounce back, it is not done. I see the injured one. It's ridiculous sometimes,
Actually,
no
two.
freedom. Yeah, it's a bad thing to teach a kid to take care of a dog by themselves. Now, see, when I was 7 years old, we used to walk down the street to the Dairy Queen by ourselves.
You used to sell lemons door to door.
We used to sell lemons door to... No, I was like 10 when we were doing that.
Yeah?
I was a little older. But I'm so glad Kevin's not here. He would be all like, you have no idea. I'd have to hit him away because he'd try to burn his mouth. Cornbread.
See, now when I eat chili and cornbread, I put the cornbread
On
in
the
the
bottom.
bowl on the bottom, and I put the chili on top.
That's how you do it.
And I also butter the cornbread.
That's the only way to do it.
Because it adds a little bit of nice silkiness to it.
Yup. Did you notice I tossed butter in here earlier?
Yes, I did. Well, I think we're ready to eat. What do you think?
I think I'm going to text Kevin and see where he's at because I will
Alright.
feel guilty.
Yeah, you can feel guilty. That's okay.
No, I will feel guilty.
Oh. So, do you guys have any questions?
Do you want more weird stories about me?
Yeah, I don't remember where it starts. Got a whole bunch of them. I could eat all those, forget the chili. That's from Vegan Chick.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry to say these are not vegan. I don't think they'd be too hard to make vegan, actually. Only
You'd have to try it. You'd have to substitute
eggs for applesauce, reduce the sugar, and
use like almond milk.
use almond milk. Yeah, it wouldn't be too hard at all. Weird stories. Chloe wants more weird stories.
Any specific genre?
I think is he still mowing the lawn? It is 4:30.
Yeah, she used to have a friend. I had a minivan back in the days when moms drove minivans.
What a story are you
And
gonna tell?
her friend Jamie down the street.
Oh, this story.
They would sit in.
I think I've actually told this
They
story.
would sit in the front of my car. Like, what was it?
Road trip.
Yeah. They'd come in the house, there'd be snacks missing. And I'd go out to go to work and I'd find it all in my car. And the seat
You
pushed way
hated
back.
that.
My
She
seat
would
pushed-
get so mad when we would do that.
Yeah.
Why were you playing this?
Well, when Samantha was little, she ended up in a car with somebody and ended up backing out of the driveway because they hit the gear shift.
We never did that.
They did what?
Yeah, but there's no butter in the cornbread, though. We just butter the cornbread.
Yeah.
So there's no butter in it, though. I'm going to move. Yeah, you're right. Kevin's not getting any orange. It's trying to be nice.
All right, so I need an opinion. I know you guys can't taste this, which is really too bad. How does the chili look? Does it look appetizing?
They can't see it.
Why not?
Now they can see it. Does it look like chili?
Does it look appetizing? You want to pay $15 a bowl when you go to a store?
Oh my God.
Or a restaurant?
I wonder how the chili would taste over donuts.
Well, you've got donuts. Try
I
it.
know. I'm tempted. Looks great. Lady Teardrop says it looks great. Sebastian wants to eat it. Looks like chili to me. I'm going to... He was like, I'm going to go over there. It's going to take me like an hour. I knew it was going to take him like 3. I knew it. Kevin's just going to have to miss out.
So,
Maple bacon donuts and chili. Oh, that actually sounds really good.
okay, so did
There's
you
2
guys
things of
know-
sour cream in there.
I know.
Over here. I know. It's weird.
You guys know that if you have really spicy food that you can tame down the spice by using some kind of
Sour cream.
sour cream product, or even, like if you eat something really hot,
Yeah.
drink some milk.
Capsaicin.
That'll help neutralize that acid that you're feeling, or capsaicin. That's right, right?
Yep. Capsaicin.
Yeah, I managed to cook today and not get slop all over myself.
Now. You say that now.
I say that now.
Nothing in my kitchen looks as chilly. What does that even mean?
I don't know. What do you want, cheddar cheese?
Yes, please. Oh, as good. I see.
Where is the cheddar cheese?
In the cheese drawer. Oh, as good as chili. Oh, well, thanks. I mean, this is really easy to make. Like, you can see, we just, like, threw a bunch of crap in a pot. It's not really hard.
And it's all really a matter of what you like.
Yeah, it's really about what you like. What beans did you use? We used chili beans, 2 cans of chili beans, a can of pinto beans, and a can of drained black beans. Chloe, you're going to have to go back and watch the VOD and make this for Alex. Because I keep forgetting you're not vegetarian anymore. We also used bison instead of ground beef because I wanted to. Extra like $6, but meh.
And actually, the bison is really, it tends to be more lean than ground beef.
Yeah.
So having that pork sausage in there really helps add flavor.
Chloe's like, bison!
How do you go from being a vegetarian to not being a vegetarian?
You start eating meat again?
But why did you change?
Well, she was vegetarian mostly for animal rights issues, but she realized that it's being vegetarian is hard. is what it comes down to. And I think that's kind of what it came down to. Is she got sick of not being able to, and she got sick of eating the same stuff all the time. Because she didn't have somebody like Vegan Chick to watch.
Okay, this is, there it is. Way too difficult trying to open up a package of cheese. Now, if you guys want to grate your own cheese, I like the pre-grated stuff. Don't have to worry about it. Did you butter these?
I did.
All right, so you can, for toppings, if you want, you can use the cheddar cheese. You can use sour cream. You can use Fritos if you don't like the cornbread, because some people don't.
We call that chili billy in California.
Yep, which you have in elementary schools on Wednesdays.
Something like that.
Huh?
Something like that. Bison is so lean. Big market here in Kansas with bison. Oh, yeah. True. It was 5 years ago almost that I stopped. Oh, really? Oh, my gosh. She was vegetarian for 7 years, and it's been 5 years now that she's been without.
Are you full meat eating now, or there's
some veggie stuff?
Did you know that you can be wrong and swear you're right? Some people are known to do it all their lives, but you find yourself alone just like you found yourself before. And I found myself in pieces on the hotel floor. Hard times help me see I'm a good man with a good heart. Had a tough time, got a rough start, but I finally learned to let it go. And I'm right here, and I'm right now, and I'm hoping, knowing somehow that my shadow days are over. My shadow days are over now. Now I ain't no troublemaker, and I never meant her harm, but it doesn't mean I didn't make it hard to carry on. Well, it sucks to be honest, and it hurts to be real, but it's nice to make some love that I can finally feel. Hard times let me be. I'm a good man with a good heart. Had a tough time, got a rough start, but I finally learned to let it go.
All right. It's just you're going to be hearing a lot more stuff now.
What all did they miss?
Nothing really. So we're going from the cameras now.
Okay.
Because my mic pack died. It happens, but it means they can hear the fan. They can hear.
Well, turn off the
It's a
music.
little louder. I turned the music down.
We can turn off the fans too.
Yeah, I just had to adjust some things. I was saying something and I forgot.
This is really good.
I was going to ask if I was the only one muted. Veggie stuff here are all kind of expensive. Full meat now muted. Okay. They're like mute it. Oh my god,
Where's
you're muted.
veggie stuff expensive?
I don't know. Sebastian Fox, where do you live? I don't know where Sebastian lives. Sebastian, where are you at? Background noise isn't bad. It gets bad when I have like the mixer and stuff going, which is why I need a mic packed. But also when I run over here, I have to start shouting so you can hear me.
Maryland and Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's right. Okay. You're East
So
Coast-ish.
why are vegetables more expensive there?
I think she's saying vegetarian stuff.
Oh, vegetarian stuff is expensive everywhere.
Yeah.
I used to work at a grocery store part-time. Grocery store. And the vegan and vegetarian stuff and all the healthy stuff,
It's always
organic,
more
always
expensive.
more expensive.
It's cheaper to be fat.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it is, because if you ever notice, if you go to a grocery store, if you want to eat healthy, shop on the outside aisles, because that's where all the produce and all the dairy and all the meats are.
If you go to the inside aisles, that's where you're going to find all the chips and the candy and the salty cereal or the sweet cereal. So you want to stay out from that. But that's also the least expensive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other trap too is when you buy frozen food. Unless of course they're Totino's party pizzas.
Chloe says you guys and your hours at the grocery store.
I used to work in one, so you know.
No, she means how we shop.
Yes, although today we shop pretty quickly.
Today we shop fast, but it still took like an hour.
I like to grocery shop.
Chloe hates grocery shopping with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they have Instacart out there, Chloe?
I think so. I think it's sort of in San Francisco.
Because that would be one way how you could avoid having a grocery shop is do Instacart. Sydney used to do Instacart for a while.
Oh yeah, she's poor. She's in grad school. Yeah, Chloe gets so impatient at the grocery store. She's like, "Can't we just get the stuff we need and leave?" I'm like, "But I'm having fun."
One of our means of entertainment is Sydney and I went to the store every weekend together and shopped.
There he is.
And actually, when the kids were little, I posted on Facebook that a lot of people were posting pictures of their kids going back to school, and I really missed that because I used to, go to school for the week and shop for stuff for lunches and for dinners and make a menu plan and stuff, and I don't get to do that anymore. Yes,
Barely.
you did, barely. It's
Good.
really good though.
I didn't stop by the store.
Why did you have to stop by the store?
He was supposed to get me batteries
No.
because
And something else.
my mic pack ran out.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Are we back on using the...
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
For now.
Well, at least you can hear everything.
That's true. Instacart is a company that you can use where you buy your groceries online and then somebody goes to the grocery store for you and buys the stuff and then delivers it to you. And I used to be a shopper with Instacart, so I was one of the people who would go and do the shopping and then do the delivering. And I loved that job because I loved grocery shopping, and so I got paid to grocery shop for other people. So not only was I being paid to do something I really enjoyed doing, but I also wasn't spending my own money. It was awesome. I loved that job.
Well, now they have, at least at the grocery stores here, a lot of them have curbside service where you'll do an online order.
And then just go pick it up.
And then just go pick it up and have somebody shop for you. That would be something you'd like doing too.
Yeah, but you have to be employed with the place, so I'd have to be employed like at H&E.
Yep.
What?
This is leaking.
Oh. What?
I don't know why you didn't throw it away.
I didn't even know it was over there.
It looked like you put it over there, though, 'cause I didn't put it over here.
No.
No. All right. Yeah, see all that glow?
Oh yeah, I didn't even know it was over there.
Ooh, now your cab's going to glow in the dark.
Woohoo!
Is Chloe seeing the chili?
Well, I guess we're going to throw that away. At least it absorbed most of it.
Yeah.
Is the camera on the chili?
Yeah.
How'd that look, Chloe? I don't know if you got to see it or not.
You know, Eros was going to get, they were ordering some Thai food, something like that, and I was going to stay.
You're like, I have chili to go
I
home
was
to.
like, no.
How many peppers did you use? We used one poblano pepper, one one hatch pepper, a red bell pepper, and a yellow bell pepper.
And I'm sorry for those of you who don't get hatch peppers.
Yeah.
Really sucks for you.
You can buy them canned in the store. They're the hatch green chilies.
Mm. Yeah, hatch chilies are a real thing here in Texas.
House chilies?
Hatch.
Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is your...
Way better than Thai food.
No, it's mine.
No, I'm saying the...
My cornbread, mom's chili. Way better than Kelly's chili.
we didn't put a lot of heat in it, so I'm kind of curious what you think.
Well, but hot.
Sebastian, you gotta move to Texas. Everybody else is moving here.
I know. Tell you, if you're in the tech industry, Austin's a place to be.
Yeah, it is.
We have Dell out here, IBM,
Texas Instruments.
Texas Instruments,
There are more
Oracle.
There are more than you even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are more tech companies here than. I guess we're right under Silicon Valley as far as.
BioWare is out here.
Yeah, BioWare. A lot of gaming companies right here.
Mm-hmm. Apple, Google,
Yep.
Amazon's trying to move out here.
Yep.
Amazon has small offices here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they actually want to make a warehouse out here.
They want to put a warehouse out here.
Rack
Alex,
space.
into it. More tech workers graduating than tech jobs.
Yeah.
Oh, you looked into LA. Told you.
Here they don't have enough tech people.
3
to fill
times the
tech jobs.
difference
What is?
in LA. 11,000 jobs per year, 33,000 grads. Telling
Yeah.
you, gotta move to Texas.
When you're here, they don't have enough graduate students to take
No.
all the tech jobs they have open. And if you know anybody
Right?
that's
Everybody's got openings, right, Kevin?
Pretty much, yeah.
actually, if you need any kind of job, you can pretty much find it here.
Oh man, food job.
Yeah.
Austin is hurting so bad. There's no talent in the food industry out here. You could move here as a cook and find a job
Anywhere.
in a day.
Yep.
I'm a mediocre artist.
We have a big art community here too.
Huge art community. You can be mediocre and still make it in Austin.
Yep.
Sadly, as a writer, there's not much around here for me unless I want to do tech writing. Move down here, dude.
Actually, I know somebody that you could do that for.
Huh.
What's the name of her?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I have know somebody that owns an actual tech writing company. That's all they do, and they're always looking for
See
people.
what Chloe said? We're going to be moving there soon, probably.
Really?
Told you, dude.
Yay!
So I feel like we'll move there soon.
Yep. Oh boy, that'll be fun.
That would make her really happy.
Yeah.
Oh, and instead of moving here, if you like the movie industry, go to Georgia because everything's going to
Georgia, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
We actually have a movie industry here, believe it or not.
Mhm.
It's okay, Hammy. We're still here. Did you finish already? Damn.
I'm hungry. What can I tell you? And you were talking more than I was too.
Did I just eat a mushroom?
No.
No.
I
What is
hate
that?
mushrooms.
Yeah, we're in
Big what?
Austin.
Oh, it was a sauce.
Actually, currently Sydney's in Pflugerville, which is a suburb of Austin. No?
It's the internet, Mom.
Oh. Yeah, we're in Austin.
It's the internet.
Internet. Yep. Yeah, we're based out of Austin.
It's Austin adjacent.
Yeah, everybody works in Austin but lives elsewhere. Pretty much.
It's just like LA.
Yeah.
You don't actually live in LA. Well, Chloe actually lives in LA, but.
Although the traffic's worse here.
No.
It's only because of the way it's structured.
The infrastructure here is worse.
Yes.
I wouldn't say the actual traffic is worse, but the infrastructure is definitely worse.
Well, not bad. That took, what, 2.5 hours?
Yeah,
That's bad. That's not bad.
not bad for chili and cornbread.
I know. Although I'm sure if we hadn't been talking, we could have done a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Or at
Oh,
least-
yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all have crabs down there?
Which kind of crabs?
What?
So I'm sure we do have one kind of crab.
We need a kitchen setup tour. Okay. I can kind of do that. Let me free the mobile camera here for a second. Okay. So you guys want to see what I see? Okay. Let's see. Let's try to not kill the butter. Seafood kind. What do you mean? No, there are no crabs down here.
Also very
We are more into the crawfish which I think is disgusting. And shrimp are huge down here because we're on the Gulf. Okay, so kitchen setup tour. So here's my counter space. So you can kind of see it's kind of a big like L, which is weird. So there's the sink. There's my off-screen area that you guys don't get to see. It's where I put all my trash. There's the computer, second computer. Here's my little workspace. This is the area you guys actually see. There's my mixer. I have my little IKEA thingy-majiggers that hold all my stuff, like my salt and my butter. Bam. Stove. Oven. Miscellaneous. I don't know if I can go this far. There's my spice cabinet.
You can, you just gotta light up love.
There's my spice cabinet. Microwave. My big sign that says don't forget to slash the bread, dummy. Because I always forget to slash my bread. See, there's mom. Say hi, mom. There's the toaster oven, the refrigerator. That's the pantry. It's the extra little area.
There's Kevin.
There's Kevin. Say hi, Kevin.
Love.
There you go. Can you send me some of that cornbread? It depends, Tammy. I don't think it'll make it to Scotland.
We can certainly post the recipe somewhere.
And it's going to be really expensive. If you're willing to pay me for the like $40 shipping, maybe. There we go. Bam. It's a little hot.
Yeah, aren't we in crawfish season now?
I don't know. I think crawfish is gross.
I do too. Especially the head sucking bit.
I mean, I don't mind the eating the thing.
It's too
the,
much work.
I don't like the flavor.
Yeah.
It's got a sweet, sick, it tastes like the Gulf.
Yeah.
Which is gross.
Yeah.
Like, the Gulf of Mexico is disgusting. And everything that comes out of it tastes like it. And I just, ugh.
Yeah. For those of us that were born and raised in Southern California.
Yeah, we're kind of spoiled when it comes to
Or
seafood.
Florida. We're kind of spoiled for seafood.
No,
and
because
for the
shrimp in
beaches.
Florida is from the Gulf, too.
And the beaches.
It's not.
No, they're not in the Gulf of Mexico. They're in the Atlantic Ocean.
Except the whole half of it is the Gulf of Mexico.
Everything they fish is on the Atlantic.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, good.
Because it tastes a lot better.
Yeah.
It does taste better. So, I grew up in, so we grew up in California, and I've always liked shrimp. Shrimp is good. Shrimp seafood is good.
Yeah.
Shrimp fajitas are really good.
Yep.
I like shrimp. Shrimp's good. Kevin loves shrimp. We like shrimp. And so, I made shrimp here. I got it at H-E-B, made shrimp. It was something Asian-y. And I remember eating it. I remember when I was cooking it, there was a smell that was hitting me, and it was grossing me out.
Yeah.
And I was worried about eating it. And I remember I got about halfway through it, I couldn't finish it. Like,
Yeah.
it made me gag. And I thought maybe it was the seasonings I used or something, so I stayed away from those seasonings for a little while. And then I tried making shrimp again, and it was gross, and I was like, maybe it's shrimp. Like, maybe I just don't like shrimp anymore. So I stopped eating shrimp, and I told Kevin, like, I can't. Like, I need to take a break from shrimp for a little while. So I stayed away from it. And then we went to California, and we went to a Mexican restaurant, and I got shrimp fajitas.
Right.
And they were amazing. And I was like, maybe I do like shrimp. Maybe I was going through weird, whatever. So we came back here, and I made shrimp for something. I was doing like sushi roll things, and I tasted it, and I gagged. I was like, oh, it's Gulf shrimp I can't eat.
Yeah. So the best way to get shrimp here is anything that's frozen.
But it has to not come from the
It
Gulf.
has to come from somewhere other than
Half of the shrimp
Texas.
here, more than 90% of the shrimp you get in Texas comes from the Gulf of Mexico. It's
Yeah,
gross.
and the Gulf of Mexico is, if you know, like
Maryland
people talk
crab.
about Texas beaches. Texas beaches,
Texas
the water
doesn't
is
have beaches.
brown and lots of seaweed. It's different. They're not the pristine blue.
Texas has areas
California.
where sand meets ocean. They're not
Yeah.
beaches.
Yeah.
That's technically a beach.
So, but yeah, so it just depends.
Keep it on.
Yeah, you can buy crab, but it'd have to be frozen. Occasionally you get fresh crab that I actually think they bring in somewhere else.
Yeah.
Same with lobster. You can buy them in lobster tanks, but it's not anything that's
No.
grown locally. So,
All right. I think that is the end. So I want to sit down before I have to go to work.
Last minute questions before we go.
Anything for the mom before she leaves us for a little while? I'm trying to decide what to make tomorrow. I'm supposed to do the fish, but I really don't want to. I think I might end up doing the bacon. Jan asked for maple bacon cookies.
Ooh.
Chloe says, "Come back tomorrow."
Me?
Chloe's like my #1 fan now. It's really
Oh,
fun.
is she?
You're allowed.
Oh, no, I'm allowed. I'm just taking it.
Well, depending what time you want to do it, I can come back if you want me to.
We'll see what
That's up
happens.
to you.
Oh, God, it's so good.
We could make grilled cheese sandwiches tomorrow. The reason I
Actually,
haven't done
that
grilled
would
cheese
be
yet.
funny.
The
That would
reason
be
I
fun.
haven't done grilled cheese yet is because cheese and bread are both expensive. That's the number one reason I haven't done it yet. Is because it's expensive. But I have cheese I could use today to get rid of. Oh my God, the grilled cheese. Chloe loves my grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Chloe and I had an interstate grilled cheese off one day. I definitely won.
Yep.
With the pickles and the mustard.
No, you can do bacon.
When will
grilled-
Mom come back next time?
When
She
do you
might,
want me?
I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. If you want her to come back tomorrow, maybe. It probably won't be during the week. It'll have to be weekend streams because she actually has a day job.
Yeah, I work for a living.
Can we do how to cut different meats? You want like a fabrication class? I could do a chicken fabrication class. I can't do a pig or a cow or anything, so I can't get that kind of meat.
Unless you cut up a roast or a steak.
Well,
something
yeah,
like that.
but I mean, if you guys wanted to, yeah, well, so there's butchery, there's fabrication. They're two different things. Butchery is the actual killing of the animal and the aging process. Fabrication is breaking it down into cuts of meat. So the New York strip, the, whatever. I have a cool video I can show you guys. I can put up on my Discord of fabrication, but like we fabricated a whole pig in college, and I took video of it. It's really cool. But I'd have to get an entire pig, and unless you guys want to somehow raise a couple $100 to get me a pig, I will do it. But
Oh, like how to cut, not butchery.
yeah, he wants the fabrication stuff.
Oh, God.
Your username is updated now. That's good. I don't see it yet, but yeah, I could fabricate a chicken. That's not hard.
Or like a
Oh, the foo you meh.
like where you get
That's cute.
where you get like a pork or like a loin, a
Yeah,
pork
but it's
loin or
just
like. But yeah, but it's
cutting
you
it
how
into
to
slices.
Yeah,
It's just
or how to
cute.
debone a roast or debone a chicken. You know.
That would be fabricating for a chicken.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. They keep asking me for weird stuff. I'm like, people really want to know this? Somebody was like, I want to learn how to fillet and debone a fish. And I was like, ugh. Okay. I guess I can do that. We'll look into it. If you have a bunch of recommendations for stuff to try, I have, if you look right here, there should be a little like square thingy for you to click on, and it'll have redemptions that you can do, and you can redeem your pineapples that you're earning for different stuff. So
There's the different crates.
I took the crates away.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So they're just
There's not the
days.
different crates.
Yeah. So yeah, you can redeem the pineapples to do suggestions and stuff. Or if you hang out my Discord, I'm gonna revamp it soon so that if you're a sub, you can have a suggestion page too. I'm gonna start tweaking some things a little bit. But yeah. So tomorrow I'm back at 2. Probably 80% chance I'll be back tomorrow. And then we're back again on Monday with the food talk at noon Central Time. And then I don't think I'm cooking on Monday. I haven't made my schedule yet for the week.
What kind of food talk are you doing?
I've kind of been doing a little bit of everything. I did one day talking about like where food comes from. I spent another day talking about like food aversions and allergies.
I saw that one, yeah.
And then on Thursday I did just like random news about food, about like stuff that's coming out or like things that are mostly new releases and stuff.
Airborne food diseases.
I could do airborne food diseases. And
Yeah.
then I did another one.
Or foodborne diseases.
Friday was just like fun food facts day, where I just like talk about random food facts. So, and then I'm probably gonna start doing like episodes on like specific restaurants in Austin, And then I'll probably end up doing episodes on like food trends is another one I want to do. So I'm going to try to take more of like a journalistic role with it. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so that is it. Let's see. Thank you to Oiva for the follow. Sweet Nightmare, Tabatai, and Sebastian. Thank you guys for the bits and for eradicating my trolls. I really appreciate it. And I think that's it.
Yep.
So let's go raid somebody. Raiding is my favorite part of this game.
Who do you raid?
Raid.
Oh, raid.
You raid people. So what you do is you go into Twitch. You get your mouse to work first. There we go. You go into Twitch. And you look at all your friends that are streaming right now. And then you raid one of them.
Which is what?
You take your entire chat channel and you drop it in their chat channel.
Ah.
It's kind of cool.
That's
So
kind of fun.
let's see who.
Anybody obnoxious on there?
Let's see. Sushi Day we could raid. They're doing banana stuff.
Oh yeah, do that one.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna raid Sushi Day because why not? So we're gonna raid sushi. I guess they're doing bananas. I don't know. Let's see what she's
Go
up
good
to.
with chili.
Looks like they might be near the end, but that's okay. We're gonna go raid Sushi Day. So hang out. Mama says thank you, Fem Mom and Kevin for popping in at the end. See, Kevin says you're welcome. See you next time. Hopefully go to bed or go get to pop in tomorrow. Oh yeah, I hope so. Stick around for the raid. We're gonna go raid. We're gonna raid Sushi Day. So stick around for a second. Yeah. Definitely hang out for a minute. I love raids. They're like my favorite thing in the world. So I got 9 of you guys. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right. Again, thanks everybody. Love you all. Can't do this without you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys. Okay, Mom, come look at this. It's cool.
I would imagine, yeah.
I don't know if these are quite correct,
Yeah.
but they taste really good.
Well,
I'm happy with
brown sugar banana is always good. Fem Chef, hello, welcome in. Thanks for the.
Thank you for the raid, Fem Chef. And welcome everybody.
Let's have to look at some sushi.
I was long and skinny. I did like half bananas for these, that's why.
Sushi.
Sushi. We made banana sushi today.
Yes. The tempura banana. And you dip it in. Hold on.
So how we know? He just ran away. No, this is the banana sushi.